back.
Oh, there was like a trigger that they can switch with me right now. That's gonna be. It's fine. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Waterdeep Resurfaced. I'm your DM. For now, I'm just Chel because I'm everywhere. So for now, I'm not some legendary creature that's plotting your demise. I'm simply your DM here to play D&D with you all. Victoria.
Team's eyes announcements. I guess it would be Sheems. Okay, anyway. Hi everyone, I have announcements for you from our lovely sponsors. Thanks Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for sponsoring us. Little Dragon Corp is a Canadian dice company that supplies all kinds of cool tabletop gear. You can check out their Twitter at LittleDragonCo1 to stay updated on all their awesome products, and you can use the code PROBONUS at checkout at littledragoncorp.com and you'll get 10% off of your order. Ew, I just saw Ink's message in the thing.
No, don't do your announcements.
Also, Cardboard Castle Games is the game store local to Evans, Georgia, so if you find yourself there, please give them your patronage. And if you tell them that Probo sent you, they'll give you 10% off. But also, if you're not in Evans, Georgia, then you can check them out online. So thank you to both of them for sponsoring us. In addition, we would highly encourage you to check out our other games and streams. The schedule should be posted below the Twitch video feed, but there's also an exclamation point schedule command you can put in the chat. Basically, here's the deal. We stream almost every single day here at Probo. We have games for several of the major published 5e modules, as well as homebrew games, and some of our games are in systems other than 5th edition entirely, so we probably have something up your alley. So just come and hang out. And also come and hang out with us in the community Discord, because it's just nice, and it's fun, and we have memes, and we talk about games, and stuff. Oh, I had to burp. Also, thank you to Adrian Von Ziegler for some of the music that we use here on Wednesdays. He's a very talented composer, and he's got great content usage rules for small streams like ours. You can check out his YouTube and his Patreon, and if you're able to support him, then please do so, because he's awesome. Kristy, MysticHour?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, does anyone have anything else that they would like to announce?
Don't think so.
Okay, I'm done. Back
Got
to
the giggles today.
Back to memes.
It's Halloween week!
It is Halloween week. Yeah.
So a lot of the streams will be doing costumes, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Them's eyes.
Sorry, I'm mostly laughing about this situation right here.
Oh, he's in the legs over the shoulder pose.
Actually, his hips are separated entirely from his body, and they're way up.
No.
I mean, that sounds like a perfect Halloween for me.
Okay, would someone like to do a recap?
Schmello, I'll do it. Schmello, hello. I will do it. Y'all, it's coming to a head. The party is trying to make their moves on the vault so that we can get these gosh darn diddly dang dragons. We've got a meeting that we've set up with Lady Castellanter, but we're also trying to thwart. We're trying to get to where we believe the vault to be, but this is the moment when Galore has decided that everyone is going to fail their wisdom saving throws. First, we had Frey that tried to ditch Galore, but then was able to pass it off. And then we had Sir try to take Galore because Galore owes Sir some memories. And then Sir was prompted to go and leave Galore in a trash can outside. The party immediately, noticing this error, was able to quickly go back, retrieve Galore, and correct it. Now the stone is only kept in the safekeeping of either Mico or Nova for the time being, as they seem to be a little bit more resistant to the mind-altering magics of the stone. We ended up going to the place where we believe the vault to be hidden, or at least the area that accesses the place where the vault is to be hidden, which is a abandoned tower over kind of overlooking the being overlooked by the Sahagin Humboldt, which is one of the statues of Waterdeep. It's sort of right on the coast. And we approach, and we ran into none other than Victoria. What's her name?
Oh no, I remembered it before. Now I don't.
You remembered it before.
Isabella. Is it Isabella?
Azavel Rosnar. That
Azavel Rosnar,
Something.
who was a woman that we had only met very briefly before due to Tallice doing a little bit of a delivery mission for Davil Starsong. She's here, she's bought the property, and she seems to be having some meetings with some of the city guard. Unfortunately, we needed to get in there and make sure that we could figure out where the heck this vault was. So, under the pretense of investigating under the name of the Open Lord of Waterdeep, we were able to convince her to let us in and ask the city guard to leave, to which she then immediately prompted us, why are we really here? But the issue is that we really are here investigating under the Open Lord of Waterdeep. So, we set about investigating. We found an old wand, we found a locked door. We were able to get the door open through a little bit of cajoling and a lot of money for a werewolf companion that we are taking with us, the final key, by the way, for the vault. And then as we started to descend deeper past an old, disused teleportation circle and a secret passage, Tallice received a message from one Davil Starsong, who is apparently waiting for us upstairs and just wants to talk. And that's where we left off many, many weeks ago. And we definitely 100% know what we're going to say to him.
Okay. So you guys are downstairs in the teleportation room, yes?
We
Or
did
the
open the secret
former.
passage.
I believe Nova
With
went
the
first. I believe Nova went over the threshold.
Okay. Okay.
did Nova have like detect magic up or something like that?
I believe she did.
Yes, because you did it on the runes, and the runes didn't pick it up, and then you were continuing forward.
That's why we had Nova going first, so she could be like like a little radar. I
Right.
think.
Yeah,
And
that
then
sounds
Sarah
right.
behind her.
That sounds
So
about right.
Tallice was still in the teleportation room when she got the message as we were just starting to descend.
Yes.
I have a response ready for whenever the time is appropriate.
Okay. You just got the message. Did we throw the previous message in somewhere?
He
The message
was basically
from
like,
Davil.
"Hey, girl, like, come hang out. I'm upstairs."
I think he was like, my
So-
friend told me you guys were bugging her. Like, what are you guys up to?
Yeah.
I'm interested.
To remind just like everyone of what Davil said, he said, Tallice, darling, I hear from a very good friend of mine that you're disturbing her and perhaps looking into something that might interest me. I'd be happy to assist if you just come upstairs for a moment.
Well, you know what? I can't read, so it's not gonna stop me. Okay. I am going to respond. And this is 49 words according to this character counter website. Gosh, hi Davil. So wild that you're here, bestie. We're actually trapped behind a locked door and can't get back out. It's a little advanced for me. If you can get through it, we can chat and you can join us. Would love your help. This basement is super weird.
One message. Well, that certainly sounds like something I'm capable of doing. Look forward to seeing you all in a moment.
I then immediately turn to all of my friends and I'll say, "Hey guys, Davil's about to be down here in probably like the next 5 minutes. He just messaged me and he's coming down."
Davil? Really bloody now?
Uh-huh.
On top of everything else?
Yeah, give me like 1 second. And I go into my headspace with Bramble, and I'm like, hey, buddy, you really gotta go tell Larry, good old Larry. Tell her, I basically tell Bramble to tell her what our 3 keys were, like the adamantium bar, was it the copper scale? And then
Brass.
I think it was a
Brass.
I get really
brass
confused
dragon
between brass
scale.
and bronze because they both start with B.
Actually, no, it would be bronze because it was underwater.
Yeah,
So
okay.
this is a
Bronze
card.
dragon scale and a shapeshifter. And like describing like if you can tell her where the tower is and that some uninvited guests are joining us. Just in case I lose any sort of connection with him, I tell him to try to get Larry to get people here.
Okay.
That's him.
Next.
What?
I mean, Nova's already... Nova, did you stop? I didn't even look.
No, I think she'd go until she gets a ping. She won't stop moving.
Nova!
I keep following her then, so she's not alone.
Are we splitting up? Do I go get them? What do you want me to do? Are you going to talk, or are we going to talk?
I mean, I can talk, but if he's going to be coming down here in the door, you'll all probably be talking to him eventually. I don't think at this point there's much that I can hide with what he already knows.
I know. I'm just worried that they're going to, like, what if they trigger something? Could you please slow down?
I'll
Just go
stop.
ahead, it's fine.
I'll stop.
Just go.
Go?
No. Keep going. Just keep going. I'll just wait here for him.
Are you sure? I don't...
Yeah, don't waste your spell. It's fine. I know where the little circle is, and I won't step on it. Maybe I'll push
Alright.
Davil into it.
I don't...
Do you think that would work?
I don't know if it's active. Just be careful.
Wait, didn't we figure out that it is active and that it goes somewhere else?
No, it looks like it's like the runes are all like scratched and stuff.
Yeah, the chalk is like fading away and stuff, and Nova didn't get a ping off of it.
Yeah, it wasn't
Dang,
active at
sir.
the time.
Sir Will, I don't like leaving you alone, but I have gone far enough to know that I definitely trust you. So you do what you do. And I will go down also after Frey and Nova.
Okay. Well, for everybody that went down the stairs, so beyond the doorway, like the secret doorway that you guys opened, it's a dusty staircase that descends 90 feet down.
Okay.
You get to the bottom of the 90-foot long staircase. And there is another hallway. It's a 20-foot wide corridor. That corridor extends another 90 feet to a very large set of double doors that don't appear to have any sort of lock mechanism or like a knob or anything like that to open it. To one side of the doors, there's it looks like a natural fissure in the wall, because a lot of this looks like it's been carved out of like stone. And in front of that natural fissure is a corpse of a very large worm-like creature. It has a beak in the center of 4 tentacles that come out on either side of the creature's face. I will send a picture for your guys's.
I'm back up.
But it's got kind of a yellow belly, and it's like blue on the back, and each of those tentacles kind of has these like claw things on the end of it, and it looks like those tentacles could kind of close to cover the beak. And when I say beak, I mean like bird beak, not like squid beak.
Oh, I was gonna say like octopus.
I was about to say when. Oh yeah.
Oh,
when
ew!
when Nova backs up, Mico actually like goes forward and starts poking around at it.
How tall is the
Right.
roof, the ceiling part?
I'd say probably about 10 feet.
Okay, well, while the whole time I was following Nova, I'm on the ceiling
Okay.
because there's more. If there's traps, it's going to be on the ground, not on the ceiling. So that's my thinking, and I'm going to be on the ceiling.
Okay.
How big is the creature?
That's a wonderful question. I believe this creature is considered a large creature. Medium. It is a medium creature, so I'd say as far as like comparisons go, it's probably about as big as like a wild cat.
It's a big bitch.
Like a lion or a tiger sort of size.
That is, in fact, a big bitch.
Why is it when you get under the city, then it just starts getting weird?
Where else are they gonna put all the cool stuff?
That is very true. Very true.
Cool is subjective.
That's what you guys see here at the door. And it looks like this creature did not die of natural causes.
Yeah.
It
Nova's
has, like,
getting-
sword
Nova's-
injuries and things like that.
Getting like
Oh.
increasingly nervous, she just pulled 2 more cards.
Okay.
It's not the cards themselves that's worrying her, it's the positions that they're both upright. And the type of card that they are, like, represents, like, illusion, fear, anxiety for the moon card, subconscious intuition, and then the upright 9 of swords, again, is, this bitch is back again, 9 of swords. Is back. As a hidden influence, and I'm just like, great.
It very obviously looks like it was, like, killed by, like, weapons.
Yeah, something attacked it.
Also followed Mico up towards the creature, just on the ceiling.
Okay.
Mico looks
It's
up.
very goopy. And it doesn't roll me. Survival checks.
I'll roll it since I was the one who went right up next to it and started poking at it.
Yeah,
That's
Frey
fair.
could roll too if he wanted to.
26. 18 plus 8.
Oh my god.
I rolled a natural 20, so it's 27.
Nice. The two of you can kind of determine that this creature, though you've never seen one before, and you can't really use the same sort of knowledge, like medicinal knowledge that you would use on like a humanoid or just a general beast, because this is definitely not an animal. You could sort of determine that this has probably only been dead at most like a week.
Who came down?
That's not good. This thing died pretty recently for what is supposed to be a hidden place.
An abandoned and a secret passage, a locked door in an abandoned tower.
Mm-hmm. And it died like in the last 10 days or so.
Bloody hell! Did someone get to the vault first?
Is there? This is just a single hallway, right? Like it doesn't open up,
Yeah.
and there's another door in front of us.
What you would assume to be the vault door is in front of you.
Where did this creature come from? There doesn't seem to be any kind of entrance.
There
or
was
exit.
the natural fissure next to the door.
Oh, right. Okay,
Mhm.
never mind.
That would be really fucked up.
Right?
Yeah, I was like, how did it?
That's when they learn they can lockpick.
Oh no.
How big is the fissure then? Is it, I mean, big enough for this thing to fit through, of course. But...
Yeah. I'd say probably a good like 5 or so feet wide, and like 7 to 8 feet tall. It doesn't look like it's like a cave or anything like that, but it's definitely like an opening or like protrusion in the wall. Big enough for you to go into if you'd like.
Maybe if we can't get this door open, we could just take the fissure and see where it goes. Maybe it leads around.
Well,
Possibly.
there's not really any lock or anything on it.
Can you ask Galore now? Mentally?
Galar, we're at this big door. Is this the vault?
I'll get to you in a second. So the door. Remind me. I don't think you guys did. You guys close that door?
We closed and
we
locked
locked
it.
the door
She
behind
relocked
us.
it. We paid her
I
extra.
remember the roll. I remember the roll. Okay. Isabel is a very practiced lockpick. So she opens the door for Davil, who is he's just a flamboyant guy. His hair is like really like beach waved, like curls, and he's got like, it's like he put blush on, almost like a nice like pinky rosy like tint to his cheeks, and he's wearing like this gold vest, or this blue, like it's like a navy blue vest with like gold like baroque sort of embroidery on it, and he's got like a rapier on his belt, and like really really nice expensive like leather gloves on his hands. Smiles at Tallice when he comes in. And Isabel's just kind of like standing behind him with her arms crossed.
Yeah, you know, it was easy getting through one way, but then, like, once we were already through, it was kind of like, oh.
Isabel, does this door lock when you close it? Does it lock on its own? No. Must have had a lot of difficulty then,
Yeah, you know, just like, just being careful. I wasn't gonna waste another, like, 15 minutes of my time. I couldn't even do it the first time. Do you know how long this took?
Oh no, I understand. It's a time-saving measure, I'm sure.
Plus, we all know that, like, realistically, I was gonna go up there, and then we were all gonna come down here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it just takes a step out of it.
Just cutting it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Show me the way.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is like some kind of teleportation circle, but like, we think it's off, so I think it's alright to step on it. But I'm not going to, and I'll jump over it.
He'll like skirt the edge of the room.
And I'm like, I have not seen anything past this. Everyone else already went up ahead because they had like spells up and they were like, we want to keep going. So I was like,
again,
right.
A time-saving measure. We were just thinking of everything. I do have quite a few people upstairs that are prepared to assist at a moment's notice.
That's really great. Oh my gosh, they should like totally come and assist. That would be amazing. I mean, if you want them to. It is a lot of people and it's kind of like a enclosed space.
I think that just me, for now. Isabel can stay here. And he kind of looks at her. And she looked like she was gonna follow, and she stops. And sighs. And steps back.
I just imagine I'm giving her that little, like, that Rihanna gif of, like, the... Bye, Isabel. Enjoy the renovation work on your home. You seemed very busy. I'm sure you need to get back to it. And then I skip downstairs.
Dava will follow.
I don't know where I am. I'm just going.
Yep, you're going down those stairs, the 90 feet, and then another 90 feet at the end of the hall is where all of your friends are. Though you can see them at the end of the hall. There's, like, nothing blocking your view or anything like that, so it's like you're just moving down the hall.
Are there, like, torches or, like, lighting in here?
Yeah, there are sconces on the walls.
Okay. Cool.
That appear to be... Sorry, the gif. That appear to be lit with some sort of, like, continual flames. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, your detect magic would catch that. The continual flame spells on those sconces, just like enchantment magic.
Was I getting anything before I told Mico to talk to Galore? Was I getting any pings from the door itself?
Yeah, I would say probably enchantment magic from the door as well.
Okay.
Which you can easily assume to be the door, whatever locking mechanism is here. Mico, you're talking to Galore.
Yep. This is about,
Yes.
kind of like nods at everyone. It's like, that's the entrance. So how?
Open it.
That's what can you calm down?
I'm sorry.
Give me a moment. You're not gonna help a stressful situation by
He's
getting
just
even
really-
more stressed. I know. Listen, he kind of goes over and like pats her shoulder. We got this.
I think
Let's
Ace
go back to-
Ace rubbed off on me with his anxiety. I'm sorry. We go.
And Davo comes up to you as well and goes, "We do have this." Did you just bark?
I had my hand on Nova's shoulder, and then she said, "Sir's anxiety rubbed off on me," and I went, "What?" And then I heard Dabble behind me, and so Nova's shoulder just got squeezed.
And no worry, you're
Probably
scary.
by both of them.
We're
Do
very
you need
limber.
me to transform? Says Jadis.
Give us a second. We'll go back to Galore. Kind of like a little like more reserved because he doesn't trust Dabble really at all. Oh, he's just like, so how are we supposed to lay out the keys that we have then?
They all just need to be in the vicinity of the door.
Do we have any of the keys in the bag of holding? I don't think that counts as in the vicinity of the door.
Okay. I will take the two out. The scale and the bar.
Miko's watching Dabble.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Mico,
I'm like
watch her back.
halfway into the chasm,
Oh
just
gosh.
looking around.
He's
I'm
gonna
just-
get
I'm just
attacked by
curious.
another worm. A worm is gonna come
It's-
out.
So it's like a fissure. It's natural rock formation, so it's like pretty jagged and difficult to maneuver in there.
Yeah, like
towards-
my waist is basically like I'm laying down on the ground and like my doing like a 90-degree angle. Basically, my torso is in the hole.
Yeah.
Just looking around.
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Up
I
to
think.
how far?
Hold on.
That'd be really weird if you didn't.
Yeah, it would be. Yes, I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Okay. So I will say then that the fissure itself, it's more like a cave than like a any sort of pathway that's going to lead anywhere. And towards the back of the cave, there's like a crack or something in the wall that you would assume is and it's like a big crack, like in the wall that you would assume is probably how this worm-like creature was maneuvering in and out of the space, but it's not probably necessarily something that you can use to get into the vault itself. However, there are eggs in this fissure.
Ooh.
3 of them.
Like where I could reach them, or like out of reach.
They're out of reach, but you could go in and get them if you want.
Oh no, we put the eggs in front of Derek.
I've seen Alien.
I start. If someone stops me, then they stop me. But I start to slowly crawl my way through
Okay.
go towards the eggs.
Okay.
I think we're a little preoccupied with
Yeah, I don't think we
Yeah.
know.
We're all like doing shit with these keys.
the keys and dabble is like a major like distraction.
Yeah, so
I'll say over the earring after I'm like inside the chasm. Be like, I'll be right back. I see eggs.
What?
I don't even know if I have an ear. I think
No,
I have.
No,
that's
it's just
Mico.
Mico and Tallice.
Mico, Frey, and me.
Oh, okay.
Hey, hope you guys. I look at Mico and I'm like,
Mico looks at you, makes the same exact face, and Miko's like, "You motherfucker! I swear to God."
Well, hey, Frey's getting some breakfast for us, you guys. I hope you all like eggs.
Oh.
And these eggs are
Oh.
pretty good size.
Okay.
They're like, think like a little bit bigger than like an ostrich egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
There's 3 of them.
I will pick one up, put it in my backpack.
So they're not like, they don't have like a hard like calcified shell.
Oh.
Like
Like
they're not
insect
like
eggs.
goopy. They're not like goopy like snail eggs.
Soft shell kind of thing.
They've got kind of a, like, you know how when you peel like a chicken egg and you've got still that membrane, that's kind of more what it's like. Yeah.
Ooh.
They're not quite like snail eggs, but they're definitely not.
If I touch it, can I pick them up?
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I will pick them up.
It's strong enough of a membrane that you can carry it.
I don't really have anything in my backpack, so I will just yeah, I will just basically empty the stuff that's in my backpack, which is basically nothing, and I will try and fit 2 of these eggs in there in my backpack if I can, and then I'll carry the third one out with me.
Look, yeah, you've got the eggs.
Oh my God.
Cool.
He's got all
I
3.
come back out to him. Look what I found.
Meanwhile, Miko's like, "Okay, maybe you do need to shift. I'm not sure because the door should be opening. We got all the keys, right?"
Yeah, they're 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'd say bring them closer, and
I'm like standing right beside the door.
Yeah.
We like
Bring them
stand
closer.
back when you do this.
and shift.
It's probably a good idea. I would say even put
the
maybe
thing on the ground.
Like, yeah, put
Okay,
the keys on the ground. And this is quite a long hallway, perhaps like 30 to 60 feet away, just so that like if I immediately go crazy,
I will hold a calm emotions. I am not leaving this space.
Fair. But if I like immediately go crazy, my first reaction is going to be to devour one of you. So just
Thank you for the warning.
be aware.
No,
Frey,
this is gonna
what the
get knocked
hell?
down again. Yeah, Frey, what is this? Why?
I saw the eggs down in the little chasm. I was like, these are cool.
Frey, I have to. Quick question. How does that help us right now?
What are we gonna? What's like
If
the
these
plan?
if the worms come back, we have their babies, so maybe they won't attack us. Then we like.
Oh, they will attack us.
No, because we like you come near us, I crush.
Frey,
Thing, you know.
can
No,
you
can I
go
put these?
stand 60 feet down the hall, please?
No, but can I put these in the bag of holding?
What is happening?
Yes.
Can we maybe just leave the eggs?
I have 3 of them actually. I've got 2
Can
in
we
my
maybe
backpack.
leave 2 of the eggs? Compromise. Leave 2 of the eggs. We take 1.
You know, this actually might be really good. Like, I've never tried to cook with something like this.
I
Could be.
don't want
Oh.
It's just.
So it's like, look, I know that I like totally agree with what everyone is saying, but it probably would have a good amount of protein. It's a pretty big egg.
Tallice is just gonna like look at
I'm
Davil,
not-
and I feel like she and Davil just stare at each other for a minute, like,
I'm
and then
not
she just
saying
starts
that I
walking.
agree.
I'm gonna start walking towards the end of the hallway.
Nova, bag of holding? Please? I just really don't want to carry this. Like, the other 2 filled up
I
my
mind
backpack.
meld with Frey. You do realize that I'm gonna need to put all the coins in this bag in order to carry even a small amount of them. Your eggs
Yeah, that's
will
fine.
be squished.
Wait. I didn't think bags of holdings worked like that.
If I fill it to capacity,
Well, once we get to the point where we're filling that thing up, I'll take the eggs out. I just, for right now, since just in case we have to fight something, I don't want to have to be carrying this thing the whole time.
No, but just let him put the bloody eggs in the bag so that we can go on with this.
okay.
Just
Oh,
for
okay.
now. Just
I'll open the
Put the
bag.
3. 3 miscellaneous eggs in a bag of holding.
Nova, you're going to stay over there?
At least closer. I want to be able to be within casting distance.
I'll also stand a little bit closer too, just
I'll be 30.
Yeah.
I'll split the difference. I'll be 30.
I go up to the roof
Alright.
again.
Going 60 feet back, man.
35.
I will be like 40, 45 so that I'm within running distance of anybody.
Yep, I'm at 35, so you need to get past
Okay.
me. You can.
I will
And-
roll her wisdom save.
I am also casting Calm Emotions, so I'll need a Charisma save as she's turning.
Wait, are you just gonna straight up cast it?
Yeah.
Or only if she freaks out?
No, she's gonna straight up cast it. She's done playing around.
Well, unfortunately, the charisma save was an 18 plus 4.
Ooh, she beat it real good.
So you guys have never met a werewolf before, and you've definitely never been in the vicinity when a werewolf has transformed. It does not look, nor does it sound like a comfortable experience. You can hear all of her bones starting to crack and splinter and stretch. Her face is starting to like move and kind of move in and then elongate, and it's still kind of like slightly humanoid until she starts like sprouting fur rapidly, and then it kind of stretches out and gets into that like very canine-esque snout. Her back is like cracking as it kind of hunches over a bit. Her arms are elongating. She's sprouting claws from her fingers. Her legs are completely changing the orientation of the bones so that there's like, it's much more like a canine and anatomy in the way that the joints are rather than the straight sort of humanoid anatomy. And you can hear the sounds of muscle and sinew stretching and ripping and coming back together and changing shape, all the while accompanied by shrieks of pain from this individual. It's icky.
How's the door reacting to this?
I much prefer when Mico does it.
That's really cool.
And she's kind of holding her arms next to her, and she's breathing really hard, and like she's licking her teeth and her lips, and there's kind of drool starting to like drip down her canine snout. But she shakes her head, kind of the way dogs do to sort of reset themselves, and she appears to have her wits about her.
Ooh.
Okay.
I was getting nervous.
So out loud, she will say, "I think I'm okay." It's the same voice.
Amazing.
I'll come over and poke her at the top of the head.
Don't.
This is you are
looks up.
awesome.
She also grew like 2 feet tall, or 2 feet taller.
2 feet tall.
She grew,
Girl, 2 feet tall.
She was around like 5'10", 5'11" ish, and now she's sitting closer to like 7 or 8 feet tall. So she's like right up there next to you, Frey. All of this is happening though the moment she was like, "I'm transformed, I'm okay," and everybody was like, "Whoo, sigh of relief." There is a stone rumbling sound. And slowly those doors that are in front of you begin to slide open.
We did it.
Awesome.
We did it.
Nice.
Okay.
Who wants to be first?
I know.
I start walking forward.
I'm
Can
gonna
someone please let the guy with the big armor and the shield go first sometime?
You
And I'll
can,
catch up.
yeah, jog forward.
I'm gonna pick up the wait, is the scale and the bar still there? Are they still there?
Yeah, I
I
left them
picked
at the
them up.
base.
After everybody goes through, I'm gonna pick them up and take them with us.
Okay.
Smart.
Jadis will go through the door. Just inside the door, it's a room Okay, so I'll describe what the room is first. So it's a room that has 3 columns that are like sort of crumbling and age worn, that are separated about 10 feet apart across the room. The room itself is about 5, 10, 15. Oh, never mind. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. About 80 feet wide.
Oh, damn.
And about 130 feet long. And rather than the 10 feet, it's about 20 feet. These columns are set apart. The measurements, or the gauge feet, I got wrong on the map. Those columns, those worn, crumbling columns, are supporting above, about 60 feet above you. So, it's 60 feet to the bridges, and then there's more ceiling above that. There are bridges that those columns are supporting, and then there's 20 more feet of space before the ceiling. So from floor to ceiling, it's about 80 feet tall. 130 foot wide room, 80 foot, or long room, 80 foot wide room, and then an 80 foot ceiling. There are alcoves on the east and west side of the room. That are kind of nestled into the wall. So where those alcoves are is where the room is 80 feet. And it's like 70-ish feet in the other, like in the other parts of the room. And in each of those alcoves, there is a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high, or a set of double doors. So the double doors, 20 feet wide, but the doors are 10 foot tall. Set of double doors set into each of those alcoves.
They're lighting in here?
Yeah, sconces. With that same enchantment, keeping them lit. Jadis will enter behind you guys, and she kind of tucks herself into the left side of the room. She's not interested in joining you in whatever is happening beyond this.
It's valid.
So is it? It's all like stonework?
Yes.
And is it like very like dry and dusty, or is it like damp and mossy? Like,
It is dry and dusty.
Okay, so sealed.
Yes.
And okay, so we came from like,
The south.
Okay, gotcha.
Everybody goes through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About...
Oh. Hello?
Oh,
We good?
Yeah, everything just froze for a second.
That's okay. About 30 seconds after you guys go through the doors and are kind of taking in the environment, they begin to slide shut behind you.
Never a good sign.
Oh no, Davos!
Super
wait.
ominous.
I mean, listen, we really could.
No.
But option.
Wow.
He probably has like a kill switch. I don't trust it.
He just has a grenade of fireballs.
Yeah, he hears we like them fireballs, apparently.
I've rigged the 3 of Cups to explode. I have all of your
Yeah.
staff members tied up in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't like it.
So you're in this room, you see the bridges above you, and you can actually see, and once you start taking in the room itself, that the eastern half of the northern bridge and the western half of the southern bridge appear to be kind of crumbling and falling apart a bit.
Well, should we start like opening some doors? If there's bridges, then there has to be like a way up, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Most likely there is.
I immediately start walking up to the roof.
Hey, Frey,
Oh, you
can you just like stay with the group?
I'm just gonna be above you.
Frey,
So remember, the
Right.
ceiling is 80
Yes,
feet
80
tall
feet high. Yeah.
above those bridges.
Oh, above
Yeah,
the bridges.
so it's
okay.
from floor to bridge, 60 feet. From bridge to
Okay. Didn't know it was
ceiling,
that far. I thought it
20
was
feet.
just okay. My bad.
No,
Yeah, then I won't do that.
Just making sure that you knew.
Nope. Yep. Misunderstood.
No, you're good.
Well, I think because that creature, like Mico said, was killed only like about a week ago. If someone else was actually able to get past the doors.
Hey, Mico.
Roll me a history check, sir.
Do you want to help me see if there's tracks in here that someone's already been here, just in case?
I'm on it, and I'll look around to see if there has been any signs of any recent disturbances.
I'll help.
Okay.
18.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. You don't know necessarily without these rolls if somebody has been into the vault and been here and explored. However, Ezeval was very easily able to unlock that door to bring Dovell to you. So, and she's been here. She said she's owned this place for about a 10-day and a half or so.
Okay.
And when we asked, she was like, "No, I haven't been in that door."
Yeah, she did.
An
She couldn't get
advantage
through.
that is a 15.
Okay. It's very dusty in here, and it does not appear that there has been any disturbances in the dust that settled on the ground.
Okay.
You guys appear to be the first that are disturbing what has settled here.
I think that settles Nova down a bit.
I think we should go left first.
I agree.
Sounds good to me.
When in
So
doubt.
there are doors in each of those alcoves, and there are 4 alcoves on the left, 2 at the top, 4 at the right.
Are there 2, like, just to the left and right of us, like, on the wall that we are against as well?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Should we just start and then work our way around?
Yeah. Just kind of like a
Starting-
circle.
Going clockwise?
Going.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
basically like the
I
one that's
mean-
at like our left, like what would be like
Mhm.
7 o'clock on this map.
Okay.
I mean, we could ask. We could see if Galore has any other instructions, if you want. But I don't know.
don't. My job is done.
He says his job is done, so,
No, it's
Did he
not.
say it a little bit more coy?
No, he said, I don't, my job is done, like that.
Okay. All right. Well then.
Mico, can you tell
Yes.
Galore that his job's not done until he gives Ace what he promised him?
I think he can hear you.
Well, point still stands. I don't want to talk to him.
I've said that I would do what I would do. I've kept every promise that I've said I would make. I'm not giving you guys any other information regarding the vault.
He said, deal's still on, no other information regarding the vault, because he didn't say he would give us that.
But he'll give Ace the memories?
That's what he said.
Okay.
But at least that's what he insinuated.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess we all just sort of in the throwing open doors part of things.
Yeah.
It had to eventually be like that somehow. Of course, it couldn't just be big pile of gold after the big fancy sliding door.
What's Davil doing?
Looking around.
Which way is he
Kinda
going?
like- he's just kind of standing like towards the middle of the room by the first column.
Okay.
But he's kind of like doing the like looking up and looking around and
All right, tell us. Left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to the first door that's like on the left, kind of behind us, and you know what? I'll check it for traps.
okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
13.
Okay. First door, just immediately to the left. You don't see any mechanisms that would indicate to you that there is a trap on this door. However, the door itself, it appears to be a false door. It's literally just like a door looking thing carved into the stone.
This is a fake door.
It's a
It's
fake,
not real.
a fake door.
Why?
It's like a decor door.
Okay, then I guess we'll just keep pushing on and pulling on doors till one's real.
Roll me another general investigation check. We'll call it for every door.
Okay.
that you're
Personally, I
moving
think that's pretty funny.
Would anyone like to assist me with this?
Yeah, I'd assist. Because, yeah, we were going left. I'll assist.
Oh god, I literally rolled a 7 and a 3 at advantage, so that's an 8.
Well, maybe I should have rolled.
Fine.
Moving to the next door to your left. It
It's
also
fine.
appears to be a false door. You don't find any traps. You're relatively confident that, and now that this door has proven, or these doors have started to prove themselves to be mostly false, you're starting to gain this sort of confidence, and you haven't run across any traps with the first two, so you're starting to gain a little bit of confidence that there's probably not going to be any traps moving forward. So you kind of start to move a little more quickly through them.
Nice.
You go to the next door. The next door is also apparently false. Don't see any traps.
Oh my god.
You go to the next door up. And this door pushes open.
Oh. Bingo! Found the real one.
Well, that's a really confusing security measure.
How funny would it be if all the doors in here were just fake, though? That'd been hilarious, I think.
Well, we can't rule out that all of them are fake, because we've only
Yeah,
been
we
to
haven't
like
done
4
to
of them.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but we found one that's not fake. That's what I'm saying. If all of them were fake, assuming the rest of them are fake, it'd be
And then
pretty
that was
funny,
just
I
like,
think.
no go, dead end.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
I
mean,
These are
right,
really
like-
goals.
If you want to go check that the rest of the doors are fake, like,
Sure.
be my guest.
I'll go check them. I go check them. I don't know if you want me to make a roll for or to check to see if they're trapped, but I
Yeah,
would
go ahead
technically
and
do
make
that.
an investigation roll, just generally for the doors.
I'll peek down the hall of the door that is open.
So you open it all the way?
Yeah.
I love how we all hesitate. We're like, do it. Yeah, we do that. We open it.
Not two.
So I will at least say for the next door up, Frey, when you get to it, that door also swings open.
Oh, I push it open before going to the next couple
Okay,
doors.
so you go to the next door, which incidentally is another false door. But it's when you get to. Go ahead.
I rolled a 5, so it's a 3 for investigation check.
The other doors didn't have any traps on them. What are you gonna?
Exactly.
What do you gotta worry about, man? So you get to that next door as you kind of come to that like northern wall, and that door is another false door. This is, however, probably about when Mico swings that door, moving into, on the map that I sent you guys, area V3. Mico, at the south end of this chamber, there is a very expertly carved set of stairs. So when I say expertly carved, these are not rough-hewn stairs. These are stairs that somebody took great care in making like a perfect 90-degree angle. The stone is very smooth and polished. Expertly carved stairs that ascend in like an L shape. You would guess probably about 70 feet in the air. Are you kind of moving into the room?
Nothing bad happened so far, so...
So the north wall, as you kind of go into the room, there is a fresco that's depicting some dwarves that are battling goblins. I would say this is the last thing you'll be able to detect before your detect magic is gone. There is enchantment magic coming from that fresco. Can I get a wisdom save, Mico?
You got it.
Thank
I
you,
ma-
chat,
should
for
I-
the bardic inspiration.
Should I make a
Thank
wisdom
you.
save too, since I'm like right behind him?
Yeah, if you're right there, why don't you make one as well?
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, that's not very good. 12.
I'll use my purple die.
That's not very good at all. I rolled a 4 plus 8.
Owie.
I think I can bandage on. Oh no. No, I don't think I do.
It would have the little A symbol in the saving throw section if you did.
Yeah. Well.
Really, the two wisdom.
Really?
Okay, it's not that bad. I rolled a 9 plus 6, so it's a 15.
Okay. 15 saves.
Oh!
A 12 does not.
12 is not? Yep.
So Mico, this fresco, it's the most enthralling, most beautiful thing that you have ever seen. And you want to enter this room and you want to stand by this fresco and you want to study every inch of it. You want to find every single place that some sort of tool or chisel has made this beautiful scene in front of you. You are enthralled. I will send you what the rest of the effects are.
Oh, there are more. Okay. Mico is kind of just like, that is really, really well made.
Is
Just walks
Nova
up there.
smart enough to realize what almost just happened to her?
No, you
Okay.
don't notice that anything happened if you saved.
Noted. Okay. And there's just this, like, fresco and then stairs in this room.
Yep.
So pretty.
Let's go check upstairs.
I mean, it must have taken somebody like a really long time to like
Yeah.
make a scene like this in the wall.
It is.
Anybody who's entering this room, I also need a saving throw.
No.
I'm waiting for Frey to like bap all the
Yeah.
doors.
I went around.
Every
the wall.
other door is a false door.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I
And
come running back.
so, and we also figure out that like these two doors that did open go into the same room.
Correct. Yes.
All right, cool. Well, let's get a move on.
I entered
Wisdom
the other
saves,
door,
please.
the one that I found, the other side.
Okay. You can still see the fresco, so I do still need a wisdom save.
Damn it.
I'm gonna check the stairs for traps before I start walking up, because I don't even look behind me. I'm assuming that Miko's following as he's telling me how great this fresco
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Go
Probably
ahead and
not.
roll me an investigation check.
Sure. Okay.
Apparently that.
Uh, 16.
Quick question: Is this a charm effect? Because I have advantage against those.
It is a charm effect, so if you have advantage against that, you can roll with advantage, obviously. Sir, I don't like your face. What did you roll?
A 3 on the die,
Oh,
so
honey.
a 1.
I'm sending you the
So-
effects as well.
Oh,
I got a
no.
22.
Okay, you
really
save.
interested in modern art.
Right?
So,
Not modern at all, actually.
you know
Frey?
how I rolled that natural 20 early on in the game?
Yeah, was that
apparently
your only
that's-
one?
Apparently that's gonna be the highest. That's like the only good roll that
Oh
I'm gonna have.
no.
I rolled a 5, so that's a 9.
Okay,
What is
so you
that
also
roll?
fail. So I sent the effects to everybody who fails.
Okay.
But basically, everybody who failed is currently charmed. You are completely enthralled by this fresco. You don't want to leave this room. You don't want to go anywhere. All you want to do is look at this fresco. You want to know everything you can about it. You want to study every detail. You want to memorize it. You want to tattoo it in your brain. You will do anything to be able to stay right here and look at this fresco.
Quick question: did Davil come
Oh
in?
shit!
with
I forgot to roll for Davil.
He probably also, if he has the elven ancestry, he probably also
Yeah.
gets advantage.
Yeah,
Please.
he rolled a 17 plus. Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
He's fine.
So we're like, Nova and I are like going up and we're checking the stairs for traps.
And
And,
Davil's like walking slowly behind you, very much intending on letting you figure out if there's a trap or not, and then going up when it's safe.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
While
would.
Sir and Frey and Mico are like all crowded around
And
the north
we
part
think
of this
they're
room by
following
this
us.
Look at
fresco.
this! Look at this little mark here, guys. Did you see this? This is
Well,
amazing.
I was looking at the stonework and I was trying to figure out, like, did dwarves build a city underneath Waterdeep? Is that what this is depicting?
I need to get this repainted for my house.
I
Or maybe
mean,
we
like,
could just transfer the whole wall.
Seriously,
That'd be a cool
this-
idea.
that
No,
dwarf
well,
is so
we're not putting it
jacked,
in your
though.
house.
Why would
We're putting it in the Three of Cups.
No.
Oh no.
That dwarf is so jacked, though. Look at those.
Good eyes. Very, very jacked.
They got so much detail on the muscles.
Right?
How the heck do you do that on
Like what's
stone?
that? Like what's that? Like what's that?
Forever.
Hey, after like a couple minutes of Nova and I investigating the steps, do we just hear them arguing
Yeah.
and like look at each other and then look
Yeah,
back?
it probably starts with you guys like investigating the steps, and Davos starting to just slowly walk up behind you, and then he stops. And
Wait,
he's like
all
looking
a
over.
slow turn.
Maybe this is the treasure.
I don't think they're okay.
This has to be the treasure. I agree.
Hey guys, Fresco's like
What?
super great, love it. It's not like 500,000 dragons though, so like let's get moving.
Go on without us. We're fine.
Probably
Alright.
worth more.
I kind of like shoe.
Priceless.
So
I
hold on, are you
can't believe this.
Are you saying that I can have your shares?
Yes, this is
Yeah, sure, whatever.
this is perfect.
No,
Tallice.
I didn't even know we were getting shares.
You heard that. Let's go.
Tallice!
What?
They wouldn't leave us behind.
Well, I like money.
I know you do. What if I gave you some of my share? Would that make you happy?
No. I wanted them to give
Did
it
I
up
ever,
stupidity.
did I ever tell you guys about Chunk? Looking
Okay,
at
I'm
these
gonna
goblins,
go
he's
for
reminding me
Mico
of
because
a
I feel like
goblin we
Mico
knew
can
called
help
Chunk.
fix this.
And I'm gonna pull out
Well,
my
well, I
dispel
have-
magic scroll.
Oh yeah, we have a scroll of that, don't we?
The spell magic scroll on Mico, hoping that if I can get Mico tapped out of this, Mico can help fix the other two. That's my hope. So I'm gonna try and cast a spell magic on Mico's affliction.
Roll me a spellcasting ability check. I always say that. I always add modifier instead at the end.
It's like how I add 5e to all of my Google
Every
searches.
Google search, yeah.
Just the modifier, yeah?
Yeah. So you just roll a d20 with your spellcasting ability modifier.
Well, that was a roll. 18 plus 5. It was
Okay.
almost a 4.
DC was 14. So you are indeed able to end the effect. You said Mico?
Yeah, Mico.
End the effect on Mico. Mico, you're 1 second, you're just like really admiring the musculature on this dwarf. And the next second, you're like, why do I care?
Right? Miko's like, I don't even like carving. I like painting.
I start to like trace the outline.
Aw.
Mico?
Kind of like that. Huh?
Do you think we could do a rubbing?
Oh,
You
we should try
guys
that.
are
Do you have
like,
any,
obsessed with
chalk?
this
I have
thing.
chalk.
Do you think you can fix them?
Nice.
I just snapped you out with a
Do you have
dispel.
paper?
Yeah, I'll get some paper.
I've been I have dispel magic. I was trying to say, but you kind of just took the
Oh.
scroll out.
Sorry.
Because I also just like all I would need to do is like rest for a little while, and then I could
That's
cast
true.
it more.
Doesn't look that good.
Let me
This
double
look is
check
good.
that
No,
one
get
too.
rid of that paper.
Well, I already used the spell scroll. It would be nice if we
All
got more
right.
of those.
I mean it. Yeah, that works out because I could only cast it twice anyway.
Oh. Okay.
But after that, I can't do anything. I would need to like rest to do
Yeah.
anything cool.
I mean, it's not that cool. I could draw something better, but whatever.
Mico, do you...
Yeah, sure, you could draw
could
something
you-
better.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Mico, I fix you this.
Yes,
Stop engaging.
I'm
Hey.
just saying.
Hey, what do you think would happen if I do this? I want to take some of my glitter
Oh,
and just like,
no.
can I just smear it like in front of like where Frey is touching?
She's desecrating this fresco.
Puncher.
Tal-
Puncher. I'm not. Yep, a puncher.
Oh my
Mico,
god.
help!
Right, you want me to cast it?
What have you casted?
Roll an attack roll.
That's a 13.
Does a
My
13
armor
hit
class is
Tallice?
15.
Okay, so you're able to like duck out of the way.
Yeah, I'll slap Frey with the dispel magic.
Roll me a spellcasting
Tallice,
ability
can you
check.
I I take my handful of glitter that was still on the fresco and I slapped her across the face with it and cast a spell.
I was busy. I was gonna draw my sword, but everything's happening so fast.
I mean, you could like be in the process of, and then you get
and
slapped,
I get
upside
slapped in the
down.
face.
21.
Okay, so Frey, you are also free of the effect.
Do I remember what like happened this the past like
Yes.
minute or so?
You remember it. You just like, I don't fucking care anymore.
I am so sorry, Tallice. I did not mean to
I'm
try
rolling
and
my
hit you.
bardic inspiration from chat.
Okay.
I rolled a 6, thank God. Okay.
You gotta beat a 14.
16, I rolled a 17.
Okay, so sir, you are okay. Frey, you were saying something. No.
And sir, your face is covered in glitter.
I am so sorry, Tallice. I that. Oh, God, you hate me more now.
You know what?
Shut up.
You know what? I take some of the glitter like out of like my beard. Well, I'm not getting glitter out of my beard. I take it off my like cheek, and I like sprinkle it on the. I just wipe it on the fresco.
You guys
It looks
good?
better that way.
Why would somebody do that? That's so mean.
You get away from this.
I don't like fine art.
Just go
To
up
be
the
fair, it does.
stairs.
It,
I
it,
need
it does look
practical
pretty.
things like
Listen.
a foldable grill.
Up the stairs.
Let's go.
You both tried
Okay.
to just attack me. Go up the stairs right now.
My head, you know, I'm kind of doing that like the sad boy, like, oh, I'm in trouble kind of thing, head down, and I kind of just like whisper to Sir, but I mean, it does kind of look really cool, like it's cool painting. As I keep walking.
By the way, when I was checking for traps, I rolled a 16. I'm not sure if you
Okay.
caught that, but
Okay. There don't appear to be any traps on the steps, so you
Okay.
guys are able to confidently make your way up the stairs.
Frey finds 10 gold. Thanks, Stumpy.
Oh,
This sucks for
sweet.
people like me.
I am the one person that probably doesn't need that, but sure. Thank you.
So the stairs take you up. It's a 70-foot climb.
Ooh.
And it snakes in like an L, and it goes straight and then snakes to the right again, and brings you to a very long hall. It's a 20-foot high hall, so it's the same 20 feet that you guys saw from the bridges to the ceiling. There are 3 pillars that are running the length of this hall. Grabbing a quick picture for you all. I'm leaving something out of this picture, which is why I look so cut off. But the stairs that you're coming up are in the very upper left of this hall. So there are 3 pillars that are running the length of the hall, and those pillars are carved to resemble warhammers that have their like square heads on the floor, and the pillars themselves are like the handle of the hammers. The west wall, so the very long wall immediately adjacent to the stairway, has a mosaic. It's cracked in places, and it's definitely very old, but it is a mosaic of a dwarf smith at a forge, and he appears to be crafting other dwarves out of black metal and diamonds.
I saw more art. I'm not looking.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not
looking.
doing this again.
How are you going to... You're going to trip... Like... Never mind.
Those of you who have looked at the mosaic, there has been no effect on you so far.
And this is on the wall that's basically just to the right of us when we like come up.
Yeah, the one that's immediately to the right of the stairs.
What's with all the dwarven stuff?
Well, I'm going to
Anybody
assume...
can roll me a religion check if they'd like.
I'm not going to
Sure, I'll
assume. I'm going to see
try.
how my religion is.
I forget that I have religion. 17. 13 plus 4.
Given this mosaic, it's probably pretty clear that this is a mosaic depicting Moradin. Yeah.
That's what I figured.
So these ruins, this area that you're in, at least at some point was crafted by or belonged to dwarves.
I'll tell my party that.
But
Makes sense.
It would explain
why?
why. They might have built this vault.
Do you think? Are there diamonds like wedged into the mosaic?
Yeah.
How high up are they?
Various places. So I mean, there's some that are within reach.
Hey, sir, do you see this right here? Can you pull that out?
Actually, no, I don't.
Can you just? It's fine. I'm literally standing right in front of it. Nothing's happening.
Okay. Ooh.
Can you pull that out for me? Does it come out?
Are you tempting?
Fuck it. I'll try it. If I get hurt, she'll just feel bad.
So where on the wall, like, how far down this, like, walkway are you going to grab a diamond? There are a few that are, like, pretty close to the stairway. If you would like to do that, but if you'd like to, like, explore the mosaic itself, I'm just trying to figure out where you are.
Oh, I mean, I think logically he would just go for the closest one to see if they're removable.
Okay.
And I don't feel like my mage hand would be strong enough to pull something like they don't really pull things out. So I guess I'll just test it.
It's definitely wedged in there or like glued or somehow. Like you can't just like pluck it. Are you gonna try and like yank it?
I'll look at how everyone else's faces are about me pulling a diamond out of like some sort of religious mural.
We need them to keep ourselves alive.
Well, okay. Actually, that is a very good point. Nova, does this look about comparable to the ones that you said are important?
Do they look about equal value to what I need?
What would I have you roll for jewelry appraisal?
I don't
like,
know.
If she has a diamond, just be like,
yeah,
like
in
just
terms
be able
of
to-
size.
What spell are you looking for the component for?
I'm assuming Revivify.
Which I think is diamond. It requires diamonds worth up to 300.
Yeah, so it's diamonds worth up to 300, not necessarily one diamond worth 300.
That's true.
So you could grab as many diamonds as you want. You just need to use in one go 300 gold worth of diamonds. The one that Sir has, it's definitely not a 300 gold diamond, but it's a diamond. I mean, you would guess maybe 100 to 150.
Okay, it's like a quarter or a half of the value.
I mean,
Why don't we just take them all?
Well,
I mean, if we're already gonna get like tear down a religious like thing. We should just take them all, right? Like we're already
Look,
doing the damage.
I'm going to see how difficult it is to get one of these, because honestly, if it means keeping someone safe later on down the line, I'll apologize to, what did you say his name was? Moradin?
Moradin.
I'll apologize to Moradin later. I'll see if I can. Let's see if I got something.
I take a crowbar out. Would this help?
That might be what I was sort of looking for. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can just.
If you're using a tool, why don't you go ahead and roll me a strength or athletics if you have proficiency. I believe you do.
I do.
At advantage.
If you don't have a tool, I'll hand you the crowbar.
Thank you for the crowbar.
No
I
problem.
rolled a 4 and a 14, so 21.
Oh, crap. Damn.
Yeah, a 21 will do it. And nothing appears to happen that would immediately tell you this was a bad decision. At least not yet.
We will be smited down the line, but that's not a today problem.
Yeah, we could just stock up
Well,
on
if we
these
get smited
diamonds.
down the line, we can come back.
Yeah, sounds perfect.
He gives the little like underarm like toss to Nova.
Bag of holding.
He's flying off the edge. I mean, listen, there's like a couple diamonds on this thing, not to be greedy, but...
I'm gonna, while you guys do that then, I'm gonna pretend that I'm not seeing you because I'm gonna be looking for traps. So whatever you do while I'm not looking at you is up to you. And if they help us stay alive later on, that's great. And I'm gonna start looking for traps.
Are you looking anywhere specific?
The
Because
floor.
You've got the whole,
I'm
the whole
looking.
hall.
Yeah, I'm looking on the floor, and I'm also trying to see if there's like arrow slits or like some sort of tripwire. Like I'm trying to look for like the stereotypical
Check the
like
ceiling, too.
temple.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Can I help her with that? But I want to be looking at, because you said that each of these pathways, one at the east side and one at the west side, had crumbled out. So are the rest of these like pathways here also like janky AF? Like if I look at them, do they look unstable?
Are you going out onto the pathways to attempt to determine that? Or are you just going by visually?
Well, you know what? You said that the one that's like closer to where we are is the one that's broken on this side. Because we're on like the west side right now, I believe. It looks...
Correct.
So...
I just sent a map if you want a visual. There are 3 bridges that are spanning the expanse of this area, and underneath you is the room, is the big like open space that you were in before. So this upper level is over the big open space that you immediately came in with all those false doors. 2 of the bridges are intact enough that you could walk over them. The very northern one and the very southern one. The middle one is broken and crumbled in the middle. So unless you want to take like a running leap, you're not going to be able to get to what appears to be there. Hold on one second. Let me get
as long as I can see that like 2 of them are like kind of okay and one of them is poo.
Yeah.
That's like that's just my main concern.
Yeah. There's definitely damage to the 2 that are kind of okay, but they're still intact. The doors on the opposite side of the bridges, so there's kind of like archways that are in this hall that you're in that lead to the bridges, and then you can see at the end of the bridges there are doors, and those doors are made of a sort of black stone or metal that kind of has a green sheen to it.
Is
for now I'm just helping. Yeah, for now I'm just like helping Nova.
Okay. Then I'll roll with advantage. First one was a 9 plus. Okay, well, yeah, it's 9 plus 4, so that's 13.
Okay.
Rolled a 9 and a 7.
So moving along the hall, there don't appear to be any pressure plates that please stop. It's like knocking. I don't know if you can see my camera rocking.
He craves the eraser which you have stolen. Repent.
There don't appear to be any like pressure plates or anything like that, or any impressions in the stone floor that might cause something to happen if you step on them.
Great.
You don't see any like tripwires or anything that are blocking your pathways to move over to these bridges. There's nothing on the ceiling, and in the walls you don't really see any arrow slits.
Okay.
You do see, kind of as you're moving down the hall, a bit closer to kind of the middle bridge, the one that's broken, that there is a part of the wall that's like cracked, like of the mosaic, that's actually, it looks like honestly like somebody took a giant hammer to it and just like broke it. There's a part of this mosaic that's broken, but as far as traps go, you don't really see much in the way of something that might cause you to be hurt in some way.
Are there eggs in there?
Are you going to investigate the crack or like hole in the wall?
Sure. I'm just gonna peek in there. You know what?
Okay. Okay. Going through that crack in the wall,
I'm probably standing at like the bottom bridge, not crossing it, but like waiting at the threshold before I.
Like the furthest one from where we started.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting at the bottom one for everybody else to figure out what they're doing before I cross.
Before I adjudicate what is going on with this like crack in the wall, was there any other diamonds you wanted to attempt to pull from the wall?
Yeah, any that are like safely within reach, I'll continue to pop out.
You could probably get like 2 or 3 more. I would say all of the diamonds that you can get are going to be a total of 500 gold worth.
Okay.
Why don't you roll me just one more athletics check? We won't do like 10 of them or anything like that, but
sure. Still at advantage because
if
of
you're using the
tool?
crowbar, yeah.
Okay, well the first roll was 19. The first one was a 26.
Then you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you are good.
So if let's say I walked up the wall, could I get to the other diamonds?
You could get to some more, yeah. They're kind of spread like across the wall, across the whole mosaic. So there are some kind of over where Nova's sitting. There's some over by where Tallice is.
Yeah, I will continue to. I'll take the crowbar after Sir's done, and I will go up the mosaic and just take the rest until they say they're ready to go.
Okay, why don't you roll me another athletics check too,
Okay.
at advantage with the crowbar.
What's devil doing?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
He looks to be investigating the middle bridge. So like he's at the archway that goes to
so
the
he's
middle
like
bridge.
I can see him like across
Yeah.
from me. Okay.
Double threes.
You said double threes?
Yep.
Yeah, you're unable to get any other
It's just like Sir makes this look so easy.
Yeah, I start to like actually take the crowbar and just start like banging it into the wall.
No.
Stop.
Okay. No, back in your backpack. We've got enough for another spell.
Okay.
Okay. Tallice.
You die.
More eggs.
Oh no.
Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Damn, eggs got hams.
Come on, I'm punching someone. You gotta go. Okay, so you take an initial.
Joe really just said, "Hold on, I'm punching someone."
So you all watch. Frey's kind of coming down from the wall. Sir's getting those diamonds in his bag, and you guys see this black, like, pseudopod, like, sludgy something, just like literally from that crack, just out at Tallice.
Oh my god, it's like the punching wall in Wipeout! The boxing glove wall!
Oh no.
So you take an initial 17 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. 7
Oh,
bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god!
But
Okay.
there's more. There's more.
Okay.
More.
7 bludgeoning.
Plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 13. Acid damage.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So 20 total.
20 total.
Oh.
The music got real calm.
Yeah.
I can put the battle music on if that's what's happening. Is this like a contraption or is it like an actual like
And
thing?
there's this very large, goopy, sludgy creature that's starting to pull itself out of that crack in the wall.
Okay.
No.
No.
My girl boss is too close to the sun.
Now
So
you're
I
gonna
will-
get gate kept.
I'm gonna ask you guys this really quick. Do you want to fight this thing and then go to break, or do you want to go to break and then fight this thing?
Go to break and then fight.
Okay, we can do that.
Let's go to break in the
We're gonna take a quick break, and
Alright.
when we get back, we will see how our heroes deal with this punching creature.
Bam.
Can we get
back.
the one that makes us headbang?
Yes.
Welcome back, fam. Thanks for waiting.
Hi, welcome back. We are satiated. We're ready to go. Tallice has just been punched by something slimy. But we roll initiative.
If only I were we were all so
Wow.
lucky, huh?
Okay, not bad.
Okay.
All right.
I will
Bye,
call
music.
names out. Frey.
11. Apparently,
Okay.
I'm not gonna roll above a 10 for the rest of the
Oh,
game.
honey.
You will when you hit.
Mico.
We'll see.
17.
Nova.
18 total.
Sir.
19.
Look at us. Mm.
And Tallice.
8.
Oh,
You ruined it.
Everyone that's ready to protect Tallice up there. Tallice herself got punched in the face.
And
Frey
Frey
is-
just get punched in the face.
Frey is like, I'm on the ceiling.
Davil rolled a 15.
It's gonna get to Davil's turn. Who's like,
His initiative to sit on the edge of the thing and just be like, la 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 la.
Sir.
Tallice! He's just gonna, I've got my, like, whatever I put in the bag. I probably just drop my bag on the ground where I am for now. And I'm going to run towards it. Is it still like this thing extended out of the
It
crevice,
had
or is
kind
it
of
pulled-
started to come out of the crevice. It doesn't have hands. It's not doing that, but it's like...
Its body
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
seeping. So he's just going to start running. He's going to draw the gentleman's razor, and I'm just going to go for 2 attacks, because I can do 2 attacks.
What level are you guys right now?
5.
5.
Okay.
I can do 2
sounds
attacks.
like I forgot I leveled them up.
Did you guys see my tweet the other day?
Yes.
It was like my
Yes.
talk.
Oh yeah, that you're
I
not
felt attacked.
saying this, that you level up your players
Yeah.
excruciatingly slowly.
I have something to tell you about that later, but first,
Okay.
let's
I
see
felt
if I can.
personally victimized by that tweet.
Me too.
That
felt
is
attacked.
going to be a 14 for the first.
Indeed, that hits.
Woo! Okay, so I'm using it as a great sword, so that is going to be.
thanks for the raid, Thunder.
That is a 2 and a 3, but I can re-roll the 2 because of great weapon fighting, so I shall do so. Me remembering how to fight, it became a 1. So
You can reroll ones, remember?
I can re-roll once. That's right. Both in your game and
That is
also I think I
a-
can just keep doing
Yeah.
it.
That's a whole.
It's another 1.
You can keep rerolling it.
Come on, buddy. There we go.
Okay.
So 3 and a 4, so 7, 4, 11 non-magical slashing damage, smashing damage, slashing damage for the first hit.
Okay.
As he comes over, and I like to imagine it like, it's trying to recede back from punching Tallice, so he goes for like a slice down on that. I'm going to try and position, I don't know if it had reach, but if there's a space in between it and Tallice, I will step into that space and sort
It
of
does not have
interpose.
reach. It has a 5-foot reach, so.
Okay, so I will stand next to Tallice then, since I can't move her out of the way. And
Okay.
then I will so it kind of like he drew it and then slashed down, and then he's going to just sort of carry that momentum into another slash down on more of the body for a 17 to hit, so that hits. For an additional, come on, buddy boy, an additional 10 slashing damage, non-magical.
Okay. So hitting it with your weapon with the melee attack. Ouchie. The first attack gives you 7 acid damage.
Ah,
The second one gives you 6 acid damage.
ah.
Also, you currently have a -2 penalty to all of your damage rolls. Because it is starting to eat. Wait. Is the gentleman's razor, is it considered magical?
I don't believe so. It is just a very cool, like, invented weapon.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's
it
not
is
considered
currently starting to be eaten away at by the corrosive qualities of the creature. And you have a negative 2 penalty to damage rolls until that is repaired.
My sword! My special sword! Okay.
Anything else? And that's negative 2 because it's 1 per hit.
1 per hit.
Yes.
Well, I've been incredibly discouraged, so I think he needs to reevaluate, so I will not action surge.
Okay.
I will just end my turn there. And he probably just goes, my fucking sword!
Nova.
Frey, I don't know if you should punch this.
Well, okay. How far is it from me where I'm standing?
So if you look at the map, the portion of V4 that's like 40 feet from the bottom, that's kind of like jutting out of the wall on the left, that is where the Tsunami dude came out of. Okay. So you're about, and each of the squares is 10 feet, so you're about 30 feet away.
Perfect. I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead, so I need a wisdom save, please.
Okay. That's a D12.
That's a fail.
No, I rolled the D12.
Oh.
Roll that.
I did, however, roll a 13.
That's still a fail, yes.
Okay.
So I will do that. Where's my D8s? Where's the D10? D6. So that's...
And it's taking damage, so...
Oh, right.
D12s.
Yep.
2d12.
Yeah, and your cantrips should be leveled up now because we're level 5.
That is true. Purple.
Ooh. That is 16 damage. Necrotic. I guess technically.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a bonus action, I will first level healing word Tallice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you get max.
I also
You get
will
9.
say, sir, I should have said this a minute ago, I'm sorry. You are noticing that your weapon, while doing damage, is not doing as much damage as you might have hoped.
Well, he just had a whole... well, everything... not as much damage. Ruining his weapon. Hurts him when he hits it. Fuck!
How much healing?
9.
9.
I rolled max.
GG.
Thanks.
Anything else, Nova?
No, I think I'm gonna stay within 30 feet of Tallice. Like, maybe get a little bit closer, but other than that, I think that's it.
Okay. Mico.
Okay, how clear of a shot do I have it on it where I am, or do I need to move?
You've got a pretty clear shot. Like, this hallway that you're kind of in, it's just ahead of you, so...
Cool. Mico is basically not gonna move because Mico sees juices splashing around, and when they splash on Sir goes, owie. So Mico's like, I'm not gonna get closer, and he's basically gonna take his umbrella that he's been carrying around and hasn't opened like one time since he got here, and he just points it out, and energy will start to coalesce at the tip of it. And he's basically just going to blast off a guiding bolt from where he's standing.
Is that a ranged attack or is that a save?
That is a ranged attack.
Okay.
16 to hit.
Uh-huh.
It will take, because it's automatically cast at 14 radiant damage. And...
Keep going.
And... as the energy hits, basically it kind of explodes out into stardust, which settles on it, and it kind of glows. And the next attack made to hit it has advantage until the end of my next turn.
Okay. And it does appear that magical damage is doing the expected amount of damage to it.
So it's bloody magic.
It is Davil's turn. He sees that Sir is getting hurt by touching it, so he does not wish to touch it.
He skips away.
Glad I figured that out for everybody.
I mean, you may not have had a great turn damage-wise, but you still garnered information.
He gives us the Rihanna, like, wink and the little, and then just runs off.
He turns invisible, and then leaves.
Okay, Davil, you are going to use... Sorry, I'm looking at his spells. This music is great.
Power word kill.
Can't use that one because it's not a humanoid. He will... So he's going to trigger a wisdom saving throw.
On the party. Oh
Yeah,
no, Devil is
on
with the
Tallice.
slime.
On Tallice specifically.
Wait, really?
No. Can you imagine?
That would be so fun.
Fireball? A wisdom-based fireball? Brain blast?
Got a blast.
I literally just said that, but I was muted. Got a blast.
Sorry, he's got so many spells that need humanoids. So I'm sitting here like, what the hell is he gonna do?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, because he's a little charmer that doesn't know how to deal with something that doesn't care about talking to him.
He throws himself on the slime and is like, guys, go on without me.
Come on, Davil. Come on, Davil. Do it. Throw a dagger. Do it. That's all you got, isn't it?
It is! He's got his rapier too and all of his magic, but all of his magic is charm spells.
Throw a dagger, you stupid little dancy prancy boy.
He'll cast Bane on it at the very least.
Okay.
Bane will at least do something. So there's a charisma saving throw. This man is not built for like combat with things that aren't people.
That's me in my Monday game. I'm a bard and I have all of the charm stuff, and I'm like, it's a monster. I don't know what to do.
It rolled a -2. So it is currently has a D4 that it must take to saving throws and attack rolls.
Okay.
So he'll debuff it at the very least.
GG.
And it's
Nice.
probably like he probably like stares at it for a second and rolls his eyes and just kind of waves a hand. It's like, I don't want to deal with this. Frey, it is now your turn.
Okay, so I have 45 feet of movement. I'm assuming I can get to it. Can I get to it and be within 5 feet of Tallice?
Yeah, because she's within melee range of it, so.
Okay, cool. I will do I'll just like come running up, leap into the air, come down with a like stomping attack. I went ahead and rolled already for my stuff. I am attacking it 3 times. I'm going to spin a key point to do Flurry of Blows. So I'm attacking 3 times.
So you're punching, right?
Yes, punching. 19, 18, and a 1.
Yes, no.
Yeah.
You take 8 damage from the first one and 4 damage from the second one. All of it's acid.
Correct. Okay, so hold on. I'm sorry, 8 and 4?
8 and 4, so a total of 12.
12.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you can roll your damage.
Yeah, I already did that also. 5. It's going to be 9 necrotic. Oh, I'm spending a key point to do an extra, like the harming on unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
So that's 9 necrotic.
Nice.
And then 12 bludgeoning altogether. That's what the 2 hits combined.
Okay.
And then
it's ouchy to your fist.
Yeah. And then with my other hand, after like doing this like swift hits onto this lovely oozy thingy.
Yeah.
I reach around with my other hand and touch Tallice, and I'm going to heal.
It gives me a reach around. Nice.
Yes, perfect. Yes, I didn't mean it. Yeah, but yep, that's.
Well,
yep.
see, the whole thing he's doing is actually the double fist reach around because
exactly.
he's going boom, boom.
Yeah. And so you I rolled a 1 on the healing. I'm sorry, Tallice. So you gain 5 HP back.
Is the healing, is that a bonus action?
I can use it instead of taking both my attacks with my Fury of Blows. I can replace one of them with the Hand of Healing.
Okay, perfect.
So,
Thank you.
So yeah, you gain 5 HP back.
Hey, I'm almost back to full.
There you go, girlfriend.
And that'll be within my turn.
Okay. Tallice.
Oh my god, I literally manifested a higher initiative than the boy.
It rolled a 2.
Okay. So, with my bonus action, I basically, like, I'm just imagining that I'm in the V2, like, outfit that Graf drew, the cute little moth dress. So I kind of, like, twirl my skirt, and then I, like, disappear into this, like, little mini whirlwind of wind, and then 30 feet back, I appear, and I cast Misty Step.
Are you moving up the hallway, basically?
Basically, like, back in the direction that we came, 30 feet.
Okay.
And then, so that's my bonus action. With my action, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast, which I can now do 2 beams. So. What?
Derek.
I just saw it. No, I just saw that. Okay, so
yeah, I should do that.
I'm pretty sure they both definitely hit. It's a natural 17 and a natural 19 plus like 7.
Yep.
So I need a D10. Then another D10. And I send 2 little pink butterflies. No, one's a butterfly and one is a stag beetle, and they go to hit him. And that is 17 points of force damage into his blubbery form.
Nice!
And...
Sorry about the pounding. I was trying to squish a bug.
No, you're good. And then, for good measure, I will use my movement to walk back a little bit further. Just like another 15... no, it's by 10s. So I'll just go back another 20 feet, so I'm 50 feet away from this thing.
Sure.
And that's my turn.
It is now its turn. And I believe that the only 2 that are there are Frey and Star, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. That scared me.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, so it is going to use... I'm going to actually flip a coin here, because it is not an intelligent creature, so it's just kind of going to slash out at whoever it wants to. Frey.
Oh boy.
That's a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
I got 18.
So that pseudopod, like literally, there's like these like protrusions that are like whipping out at people, and you're able to kind of duck out of the way as it like sucks back into its body. That's its turn, dude. Sir.
Doperoni. I don't want to ruin my super cool, awesome sword that I've had since the beginning of the game anymore. And as I remembered while everyone was taking their turns, I forgot that I do magic. I forgot that I'm a whole ass Eldritch Knight and Tiefling.
You do.
So I'm going to kind of, I'm going to just put my sword back on my back. I'm going to rotate so I'm next to Frey, so that he doesn't get caught by this. And then Sir kind of takes a deep breath, and all of the torchlight in the room sort of, or immediately around him, kind of sparks up a little bit. And then as I exhale and I push my hands out, I'm going to use my Tiefling feature to cast Burning Hands at second level.
Okay.
Because it does it at second level, so it has to make a dex save with the negative D4 from Davil's Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Please be like a -1.
Is it like -5?
-4.
-4. That does fail. So I'm going to as I sort of, what Sir does is he sort of like makes this symbol, and then like a triangle of flame kind of shoots out.
Nice.
And I'm just going to flamethrower this delicious man for 17 fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, yay! He just sort of, he inhales, and like I said, the torchlight kind of like dims as he sort of absorbs all of these little embers, and then he just blasts it with fire, and he just sort of keeps walking forward as it's just like igniting the whole thing, and he's just like burning it into the ground until he burns a triangle hole through it. And then he just, as he kind of pulls his hands away, just the flames just
beautiful,
and some of the torches like flicker and then go back to normal.
And it's just this pile of sludge on the ground. It loses its ability to articulate itself into even a cohesive like creature. So once it dies, it just sludges all over the place.
That thing was interesting.
That wasn't so bad.
Sorry. I thought that there would be like something better than eggs in that crack.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
You got a little bit of a...
Well, you know what's kind of cool? It's like pseudopod basically like punched my face but then spread out around it a little, and if you look right there, like an imprint of my makeup is still like on the slime.
And I was going to say, you know, minus the burning, your skin looks wonderfully exfoliated.
Yeah, it's like going to the spa.
Yeah, it was like a chemical peel.
Oh.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at his sword again. I want to check because it's been a while. So the way that the Gentleman's Razor worked is that the sheath of the sword is the great sword, and then there's like a release latch, and there's his long sword inside. Is my long sword okay?
Yes. It's just the greatsword part of it that is damaged.
Right,
and it's reparable. If you bring it to your little buddy, your silversmith friend, he could probably repair it for you. But for now, you do have a -2 penalty to that sword when you use the greatsword function of it.
Yeah, so I'll put that on my back, and I'll pull the little like release trigger and just pull out the long sword.
Okay.
For now.
I start bandaging my fists.
Okay.
Because my fists hurt.
Yeah.
I said it probably wouldn't be a good idea to punch it, and you punched it anyway.
I didn't have anything else to... I didn't want to risk my tonfa if, you know, it was doomed, if it did that much damage to your sword. So it's all I could do.
Your dad would have been mad at you if you damaged that. He just got it for you.
Exactly. So it did hurt.
No,
it was some kind of like
bit?
acid. No, I don't know.
Every good person's got a dagger in the boot.
No.
Double
I have dagger.
I
I don't have. Yeah.
I also have. I have two daggers in my boots.
I know Mico, that you don't wear boots. So that if you don't wear boots, then you don't have a dagger in your boot, which is understandable. But
He kind of just like reaches back inside his little half shirt and like pulls it out from the back of there. That's where I keep mine.
see,
Speaking of boots, I'm
Everyone's
gonna
gotta have a
activate
dagger.
my wing boots and just fly over this bridge.
Oh, okay. Bye.
I want to see. I'm not like fly over, but like, I'm trying to get a perception of like weak points for you guys to cross. On versus
That's
like the
probably-
top versus the bottom. Like I want a bird's eye view of what could potentially be hazardous to my party.
Okay, well, make a perception check.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 12 plus 8 is 30, 20.
Okay. So looking at the northernmost bridge, the eastern part of it is pretty it's a little dilapidated. It's intact, but probably should only have one person go across at a time.
Okay.
Same for the westernmost part of the southern bridge.
Okay.
The middle bridge appears to be pretty stable, except obviously for the fact that it's broken in the middle.
Okay, I'll relay the weak points to my party members so they can decide which ones they feel most confident. Like, I imagine Frey would probably want to just jump it.
I mean, if I don't have to jump it, I would just walk. Whatever's like safest.
Maybe the south. If I would say if you're doing north or south, one at a time.
Well, the one that's closer to where we came up will be able to get more of like a running start to try to like jump it, right? Wouldn't that make it easier?
Yeah.
Can I look in the hole where this thing came out of? Was all of that for naught, or is there an egg in here?
There's something in there.
How large is the gap in the middle?
20 feet in some places, 10 feet in others.
Ooh.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure somebody could make the gap in the middle if they
I was
had a running start.
just go
but
over one at a time, at the top
Yeah.
maybe or the bottom.
Well, here, I'm really light, so do you want me to go first?
Sure, I'll spot you.
Okay. Man, I'm so bummed that there's nothing in that key. There's no
Hey,
eggs.
we got diamonds.
We got diamonds. Okay. I will go to the one that's closer to where it actually says like V4 on that thing. And I am going to get a running start and try to like jump over that weak part.
Okay.
Oh god.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
I'm scared.
I'm holding to spot her or maybe catch her.
Okay.
I'm pretty acrobatic.
I know. You are pretty acrobatic.
Hey, that's a 16.
That's pretty good.
I have a
That's
10.
not
I have a +6, so.
So you're able to get that running start to get to the other side, the door that's there. Jumping, at least it sounds like, over the weak point so that you don't have to step on it, at least minimally.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the other side of the bridge to that door that is made of the black metal or stone with the green sheen.
Guys, it's fine. It was like super solid.
This door looks very much like a bar of metal that you are currently carrying.
And this is adamantium, you know.
Yeah. Adamant.
No.
Do you think we need the keys again to open this door?
Hope not.
Sure hope not, because one of them is resting at the beginning of all of this.
That's true.
Well, I want to try and get a closer look at one of the other ones then. And I don't want to go down the same way as you because I'd probably weigh the most. But so it says with a 10-foot running start, I can do a long jump equal in a number of feet to my strength score. So I have an 18-foot long jump.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
So I will... you said Tallice went through the
one that's closest to where we came. Yeah, the one that's near the V4.
Yeah, the northernmost one.
Okay.
So you would go to the south?
I will, because I might also be the only one that's capable of jumping the middle, but it's also the most dangerous. I'll go to the south, the bottom one.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we have someone who can fly, so...
I will spot you next.
Are you making a running leap?
Yep, running leap.
Roll me an acrobatics check as well.
I'm better at athletics, but we'll see how it goes.
11.
With your long jump, I'll say that an 11 makes it. And you are able to get safely across the bridge and approach the adamantine door on the other side.
I look over at Mico. You want to go to the middle one? Can you transform into something small and I can just carry us over? I'll just walk across the roof and then back down the other side.
You could?
You know what? At that rate, I could probably just turn into a spider or something and do the same thing.
Yeah. We can walk together.
So,
Turn into a hamster, just ball him up, and
Yeet.
yeah.
he'll hit the door and poof back into Mico.
Yeah,
So
Mico.
Mico and Frey walk across the ceiling together. Are you guys going to the middle door?
Yeah.
That's the one that no one went to, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Nova, where would you like to be?
Probably near Tallice.
Okay, so the northernmost door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Davil going?
Davil will go with Sir.
Mm.
You too.
Hey, Star Song.
Hello.
I don't think we actually said hi when you
And when he goes across, he just walks the whole way. He doesn't do the running leap or anything. He just walks across it. I mean, it's weak, but one at a time probably
I
would
did
have been
say
fine.
that. I did, but they're,
Yeah, but I don't trust my balance.
The jumping was rather unnecessary. Effective.
Yeah.
You got there, but
Yeah, maybe for someone of your physique.
what was that? What does that mean?
You know. I start on either side of his head and I go,
Are you looking at my physique?
Davil, let's go look at the door. How about we look at the door's physique?
Are you looking at the Alright. By all means, why don't you head on first?
What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm noticing us going first seems to be a
Yeah.
trend.
Yeah, it is a trend.
Okay.
So would you like me to go first? All the better for you to look.
Why don't we look at it together? Why don't we look at it together?
Would you like to hold hands while we do it?
No, would you?
I would love to, actually.
Feel a little better on the inside.
I have low wisdom. So. Fine, if you want to bloody hold hands, then. Jeez.
Are you just gonna try and open the door?
On three?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Are we pushing? I guess.
Push, pull. Take a guess.
Yeah, do the little like.
Just wiggle it a bit.
Yeah.
See what happens.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. So.
We all die.
3 jets
We
of
all die.
flame.
Yes. So I'll start with the middle.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
So this room. Actually, hold on. I might start with the northernmost one.
We really did just split the party, huh?
So the northernmost one opens, no problem. The other two, locked.
Awesome.
So
Wait,
the northernmost one.
Oh, okay.
So Tallice and Nova.
Yeah.
This door opens. And I'm gonna assume you just let the door open before you enter the room.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You see in the middle of the room that there is a 10-foot tall statue of an armored male dwarf. He's holding a battle axe, and he is wearing a mask. This statue stands at the very back of the room. The room itself, I'll send a full screenshot for everybody now. The room itself is about 30 by 30 foot.
I will message that to Ace, and I'll tell Tallice to, like, let the other two, because you have the earring, what we see here.
Oh, yeah. I go on my earring and I explain what I see.
Ditto to Ace.
Our door's locked.
Oh.
Yep.
Same.
Well, it sucks to be you, doesn't it?
We'll see.
In front of the statue, in the floor, set into the floor, there is a trapdoor that's made of the same material that the door is made of, and it has a pole ring on one side.
There is a trapdoor, though. That's always
Would you
promising.
like us to come over there?
Unless you want to unlock yours, I don't know how.
Nope. I start walking across the wall over towards their door.
Oh, wait, come on.
Wait,
You're
you're
the
not still a
spider.
spider? Are you still a spider? If you're not, I'll
Can-
take care of you. But
Oh, I guess he can't speak.
Mico
Okay.
can still understand us on the earring,
On the earring.
right? Like, he can
As
still
long as
hear
he
us.
chooses to make, because when you wild shape, you can choose that you're either wearing your equipment or that it like melds into you, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a little spider wearing a little outfit?
A little earring.
really,
But you can choose that your little spider self would be wearing the earring. You can't. I guess technically you could with your little spider foot, like your little tiny spider paw. You could probably touch the earring to speak to people, but ordinarily when you're an animal, it's kind of difficult to do that. So unless you have the means to touch the earring, you wouldn't be able to speak to anybody until someone else activated the earrings to speak to you. But yes, you can.
I start climbing my way across the lava.
Just a little spider paw.
Yeah.
yeah. We'll land behind them.
Devil, you're really good at getting into places.
I am.
Do you have anything for this one?
Well, it doesn't appear to be an actual lock, given there's no keyhole. So I would assume this is an arcane lock of some kind. Do you have a dispel magic?
I believe actually a couple people did.
I have.
Did, as in past tense.
Do we
still have
still?
I still have some. But
I need to rest for an hour.
Yeah. I don't want to use it yet.
Well, it sounds like maybe there could be a possibility, but we do have one door that's open.
I can use a dispel magic. I have it. It's limited resources for me. You never asked me. I see Nova in the other room behind closed doors. You never asked me.
He's like, I can feel her like loud eye roll.
Yeah, I feel the energy.
Before we mess around in one room, do we want to check at least one other one and see if we can get any sense of a pattern of some sort?
I'm interested as to why these are locked and that one isn't.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that could be worth trying to find out before we do any kind of messing around.
I would imagine, because we've not necessarily encountered traps, but they have a lot of fake doors.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if back when they were here, you would know, let's not go through that door that we leave open for anyone to wander in. So
True,
maybe we should
that
check.
room could be trapped. I'd maybe tell them not to go into it quite yet.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm okay with if Devil thinks you think you can do it.
I can dispel the lock on this door, yeah?
You said
And
it's
I can-
limited.
I mean, I only have so many spell slots, if you know what those are.
Oh yeah, we're dealing with that.
He
I
only
have
has so
one
many-
left.
He only has so many spoons.
I only have some.
He does indeed have
Yeah.
only so many spoons. I can cast this particular spell 3 times. I can
Okay.
put more energy to it to cast it more times, but at its very basic level, I can cast it 3 times.
Well, aren't you just Mr. Fancy Pants? Why don't you go ahead and give us all a show?
Let's try this door, Davil.
Okay.
Mico's like halfway on the wall.
Yeah,
because he
I
needs to
flew
go- he
out
needs
and
to,
I'm like
run-
watching.
So he kind of adjusts.
Hang on, tell us, how much do you weigh?
100 pounds.
Little.
And then also your gear.
Do I think I could like carry her across?
I have 100 pounds of gear.
You have a lot of stuff.
Most of that's in the bag of holding though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the books are in there.
Well,
my fine clothes are in there.
If you-
Oh, it's because I have 4 sets of fine clothes that weigh like 25 pounds each. That's
Yeah, you
literally-
go around everywhere lugging your outfits.
Yeah, those are all in the bag of holding, dude. Those are.
With a successful athletics check, you could probably carry her, yeah. She's little.
Do I feel like I still have the athletics skill from muscle memory from upstairs?
How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. I will try to
No, yeah, because your detect magic ended.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, that's true. So I will try to give her a piggyback. I will see if
No,
I can even
grab
lift.
onto your ankles, bitch. Just
Oh.
carry.
Okay. Okay. That's a dirty 19 plus 1.
You are rolling very well today. Yes, you are able to successfully.
Earlier, not so much, but yeah, that's pretty good.
It's good. You are able to successfully carry her across to the other bridge.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you just dangling off my feet?
No, actually, what I do is I hand you one ankle and then I hand you the wrist on the other side and I make you carry like that.
I don't even wheelbarrow in the air her over
No, it's like hand,
and foot.
wrist, and then the other hand. I'm just swinging down.
I'm
just like swinging. them to
So
make it really
Double, he's
awkward.
like got his hand out, ready to cast the spell, and he like looks over and then like looks at Sir,
We got a good view. Light him up, Dabble.
and then he will cast Dispel Magic, which does indeed work on the lock, and it allows you guys to pull the door open.
never know if it's a push or a pull. Yeah, I will pull it open.
So pulling the door open, which one is that?
It's the southernmost one.
I was really hoping it was just going to be a wall.
no, it's your room. So this room, the adamantine door to this room, it swings open.
Oh my god, 500,000 gold dragons. And it says, please take me.
Yay!
And then step on this
We
teleportation
win.
circle and get to the surface scot-free.
It's
Past Jill, get 200 gold extra.
It's actually Daggalt Neverember, but it's his wrestling mat room
Oh,
with
no.
all of his.
Oh, that means there's
Anyway,
probably like
sorry.
oil and stuff in here.
Chel, what is actually in the room?
We're disgusting.
So the northern, eastern, and southern walls of this room. So every wall but the wall with the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are 20 feet tall. And they are adorned with dust-covered frescoes.
Oh no.
Each of which is depicting dwarven smiths working at forges. Nothing happens when you look at them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're all like, ah.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Straight from
Enchantment?
Aasimar.
Straight from Aasimar. Enchantment?
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
There is an iron anvil in the middle of the room that sits atop a stone block. There are cobwebs everywhere. Can everyone tell me what their passive perception is?
11.
Like 17.
23.
Okay. So everyone
Christ.
but Sir.
It's 18.
Everyone but me.
Just in one of the frescoes, there is a stone hammer that's being wielded by a dwarf that is doing the work and being depicted as doing the work. But this stone hammer, it actually looks like there's like an actual hammer that's been embedded in the wall as part of the fresco.
Wait, and so in the first room there was just a statue of like a dwarf dude?
Mm-hmm. And a trapdoor. Big statue, trapdoor.
And in this one, there's the frescoes, hammer in the wall,
anvil
in the middle of the room.
And remember, so earlier in the mosaic, it was Moradin creating dwarves out of dark stone, and then also the columns were designed to look like hammers too. So I think the fact that the other one is just a big fancy statue of a dwarf holding an axe feels like it's not matching the rest of what's supposed to be going on here.
Should we take that hammer?
Wait, does it come out? Should we go in?
What? Oh.
Yeah.
I pointed out.
Dava will point at the.
If you
At
give
the
me
hammer
10
in the wall.
minutes, I can cast Detect
Okay.
Magic again. And see if I can get some
Possibly.
pings.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Okay.
What I'm
I'll walk in then.
Come on, guys. Let's
Hold
just
on,
do it.
No, Tallice said walk in, so we're going in.
Okay.
Go. What are you saying, sir?
Yeah.
Entering the
I
room
just-
nothing happens.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, yeah, I think we should take the hammer, but the issue is, you see a hammer, you see an anvil. We're sort of missing a piece of the equation there.
Are we, though?
You know what I mean? You need something to hammer on the head on the
We
anvil.
have a bar.
We have a
Yeah,
bar.
we have an adamantine.
An adamantine bar, that's true. But
Davil's entered the room and he's like clearing the cobwebs off of the anvil. And he's like,
But-
I'm going to attempt to cast Detect Magic as a ritual. Whatever
The
everybody else is
depiction-
doing, I don't know, but that's what
Okay.
Noah's attempting to do.
he's like looking at the
depiction of
anvil. Does anybody speak Dwarven?
No.
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 does Halfling use the Dwarvish script? That's the closest I got.
No.
Give me. There's some Dwarven runes on this anvil. I can cast tongues. If you'd like, it would give me the ability to read it.
Oh, I thought it did something else.
What did you think that it did?
It's kind of like in the name, right?
Tongues as in like speaking in tongues.
It emphasizes that you're very good with your tongue.
I am very good with my tongue.
Wow.
Okay,
Interesting.
everybody.
The level, the energy level for like where we are, like there's just like the matchup is
Trying
like.
to concentrate.
We will all do wonderful things with
I'm
our
lighting
tongues
incense.
when we get out of here.
Let me cast this spell because your DM has homebrewed it that it's not just spoken language, it's also written language. For future reference, if anybody wants to use that spell.
Noted.
Nova's like, he's got the whole world in his hands. She's just casting her little spell.
So he kind of just does like a flourish,
Oh, it's so hard.
and he has this kind of golden glow just like around his body. And he crouches and he's reading the anvil.
I should learn Dwarvish.
Tallice, are you going towards the hammer?
Well, no, and now that all these people are whipping out all this magic, I was gonna let them do that and then go for the hammer. Don't you do it. I grab him by the wrist. Don't you tried to punch me because I was trying to help you and you punched me. So you
I did
stand
not
here
punch
and
you.
you don't
missed.
touch.
I missed.
You tried. Don't touch
I healed you
anything.
also.
Davil gestures for Mico and Sir to come over because he's ignoring the argument that's currently
I will
happening.
come over.
Tallice, can we go look at it at least? We won't touch it. Can we just
So-
look at it?
So I think So I think that you're correct in saying that this hammer and this anvil have something to do with each other. These runes on this anvil here, right here, it reads, "Let the hammer fall and the anvil ring."
Okay.
So then we just have
We should grab that hammer. We should see if it has anything written on it.
Nova, do you want us to wait?
I have this hammer, and I reach
If you
out
guys
and
don't
take a
wait for
hammer.
her, you guys don't wait for her. She's just.
No, not that hammer.
Mico,
You just grab any. You just grab a hammer from your bag. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I have a hammer in my bag.
You pulled
that.
all your
You try
stuff
that.
out of your bag to put the eggs in it, Beach.
Oh shit.
Mico will run, while they're arguing, Mico just goes over and grabs the hammer off the wall.
Oh, well, I will say before you do that, I was about to say that Nova's detect magic popped off. You're able to get that because there was some time
Okay.
double casting was falling
Okay.
off. So
I was waiting
before
for everything
Mico
to
did
pop
that-
off while I'm still in the ritual.
No,
It's
no,
happening.
you're
Kindred
good.
Lists. I'm used to it. It's fine.
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure I get the type of magic you've got here. Correct.
Necromancy.
Yeah.
Best kind.
So you're getting evocation magic from the anvil and the hammer.
I will relay that to the group.
What does that mean?
Evocation
really
magic
good with-
is manipulating energy.
I'm sorry, and that means
Like
It
boom,
can- it
boom,
can
or you can
be-
heal.
It can be something as
Oh,
exactly. It can be
okay.
something as simple as causing fire to erupt, or
Gotcha.
anytime someone heals someone with magic. That's also evocation because you're manipulating the energy of the weave.
I understand. Thank you.
Nova, before, like, we run out of... I mean, just whether or not you're going to be here for, like, whatever is about to happen, we should also probably detect magic on the other room and the middle room.
Yeah, I was just gonna do that.
Are you going to stay with us while we hit this?
Can you
Are we all
wait?
gonna go on
Can you
fire?
wait like 2 minutes just while I do a cursory fly, just to see if they ping, and I'll come back and then you can hit it. Can you
Why
wait?
don't you take me with you? Drop me off at the middle door. I'll get that unlocked while you go check the
Okay.
other one, and then we can.
Sure. I will roll another Can I guidance? No, I'm not, because I'm holding with concentration. I can't.
Just drop them. Just drop them.
Oh my
I'll
god!
give you
Damn
guidance.
it! I rolled a 17 plus 1.
I
So
was
you're
about
able
to
to
say,
successfully
yeah.
carry him. to
I'm
the
kind
middle
of
one.
sad that I passed.
What were you gonna say, Graf?
I was about to say if you needed guidance, Mico could give it to you.
No.
but you already
Or
rolled.
just drop him.
I would just drop him. No.
So he's in the middle. He's focusing on that door. We're going to the other side.
Yeah, just to see if I can get a ping from, like, the statue or the door. Like, I don't want to get too close because I think the ping is 20 or 30 feet.
Yeah.
30-foot range.
30-foot range.
There is evocation magic coming from the statue.
That statue's probably gonna activate when we hit that anvil. Anything from the door?
The door that
Those
was
trap
dealing
door.
with?
The trap door first.
Oh no.
No, okay. I'll go back to Dabble's.
The door that Davel's dealing with, there's
Abjuration.
thank you, abjuration magic. I was like, what's the protection shielding
Yeah.
magic?
But I think Dabble knows that already, so
Yeah,
he's fine. I do tell Dabble that if we hit that thing, I think the big boy is going to activate. They all seem to be the same magic type. Maybe I'm stretching.
Evocation magic is a very broad
I know,
type of magic. I mean,
but our luck,
yeah,
Davil. Our luck.
but now I'm here, darling.
Yeah, but you haven't been around to, like, nullify it. I don't think it's quite there yet.
Do you want to sit and wait while I get this unlocked so you
Yes.
can check in here too?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
He once again casts Dispel Magic.
Dispel.
Successfully dispels the arcane lock. Pulls the door open. This
Oh,
room,
no. It's a murder statue.
yeah. There are 4 suits of rusted plate armor in this room.
Oh.
They are all dwarven sized.
Oh.
And they stand in each of the corners of the four corners of the room.
Okay.
There's dwarvish script that's carved into the far wall, though Davil still has tongues active. So he points to it and he says, "A secret never before told will part Doomathoin's lips."
Part whose lips?
Roll a religion check.
Oh my god, 19 plus 4.
Look at you! Doomathoin, Dumathhoin, is the Dwarven God of Secrets.
Oh. Okay. Dwarven God of Secrets. That seems applicable.
My guess, with my adventuring experience, which is far beyond yours, is there's probably a passphrase of some kind that needs to be uttered here that will cause something to happen. A door to be opened, a trap door to be opened where there's treasure behind. This might be the area that we need to be in, my guess would be at least, to find perhaps the door to the vault itself.
Yeah.
Start thinking of a secret that you're willing to utter. We should go back.
It could be just any secret? It's not a specific one that they're looking for?
I'm not entirely sure, but it says a secret never before told. So my guess would be something that nobody has ever told anyone.
Oh. That could be tricky.
It could be tricky, or it could be something as simple as you've never had a certain kind of food before. You can get around these things.
Okay.
Shall we go back?
Yeah. I'll take us back.
He holds his hand out.
Okay.
While we were gone, I wanted to talk to Tallice for a second.
Okay.
And before I take Devil, I'm pulling a card. He can just wait a second before I pull a card.
For Tallice, you know Dabble well. Like, I know like there was like, kind of seemed like an enemy type of thing.
No, not at all.
Friendly then? Like they're friends?
No.
What are they then?
It's a very intricate dance of outwitting each other and simultaneously either choosing to or otherwise failing to, I would say that, Davil and I have goals that are not entirely unaligned.
Okay. So I'm just going to get straight to the point then. Do you like them? Like, would I be stepping on any toes if I wanted to try out their tongue? They said they had a really good tongue.
I think Tallice is literally just and her face, she's already kind of purpley blue. Her cheeks probably just turn black. I don't know what color when she blushes, but they're
Wait, where did Dylan go?
I made him leave.
You know what?
Don't
Actually,
wanna step
Frey,
on-
no, now that I think about it, you'd probably have better luck with him than me. I think he probably, he's probably friends with Floon. And I think, if you're friends with Floon, then, that would work out.
So is that something that you wanted to, experience?
No, it's fine.
Is
Fine.
is this really the moment that we want to?
I
You
didn't
know,
want
no, it's
Dabble went away.
it's really not. It's super not the moment that I wanted to have this conversation, but it happened, and we're here.
But it happened and we're here.
Look, this whole time, Mico's been in just sort of like standing by the hammer and doing like this. just watching.
Look.
It was like the perfect time because they went away, so they didn't overhear.
Yeah, no, it's fine. There's definitely like a lot of tension between he and I, but I think it ultimately just boils down to friendly competition between two people who are trying to be sexier. But ultimately, it's star-crossed and would never work out.
I won't get in the way then.
No. I'm telling you, I don't think there's anything. It's just do what you want, Frey. It's fine.
This card I get
the sense that you're saying it's fine, but you're not meaning it's fine. So again, I'm just not gonna step on any toes or anything. So
there was, since we're here,
Mm-hmm.
I had some plans. I was gonna see if Davil wanted to go to dinner with me after all of this was said and done, but I think you'd have better luck with him than I.
No, you go to dinner. You go to dinner. I don't want to.
No, it's fine.
I'm not gonna step on any toes. No, you're fine.
In fact, you know what? There's something that I want to say here, but I'm not gonna do it in front of all of our friends. We'll have a talk about this later.
Okay,
Let's talk about this later.
Tallice, I just want to say I'm a very good wingman. If you need, just saying.
I'm going to go over to the hammer with me. I'm going to go over to the hammer with Mico. I will probably say something along the lines of, I've never met a group of people more in need of fucking in my entire life, but apparently that's where all of this needs to go. Mico, I think we can take the hammer out.
Oh, finally. Kind of just like glances back over at them and then goes to grab the hammer and it's like, that was something. And just pulls it off the wall.
Nothing happens when you pull it off the wall. There are Dwarven runes in it, though. More Dwarven written on it.
We need him to be able to read it.
I'm just gonna stand here and awkward. I'm not looking at any of you.
Oh, I am looking at that. Yeah, I'm fine. Frey is totally good. He doesn't see there's anything wrong with that conversation.
Mico's like, don't worry, what I'm about to say is unrelated to tongues, but I do want to talk to you after we finish this.
Me?
Who?
Yeah. You.
Oh.
Not you. You.
Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, when this is done, we can talk as much as you want. When it's
great. Done. I just figured now was not the time to talk about something like that.
Yeah, that I agree. But sometimes these things are thrust.
I come back over with Davil.
Yeah, Davil. So what?
Hi, Davil. How's it going?
There's like a palpable tension in this room.
You can cut it with a knife.
Right. It's thick.
Wait, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't see. Okay.
Hi, darling. What's you need?
Hi, darling. Could you please read? Yeah, see. When it comes back around, could you please this does seem to be runes on the hammer. Could you tell us what the inscription says?
Yes, absolutely. Let me see. He takes it from you. It says, "Let hearts be lifted in battles won."
And then the anvil said, "Let the hammer fall,
and the anvil ring."
So is it as simple as just hit the anvil?
Well, the other one was saying something about a secret. The secret that's never been told.
Yeah, the middle room we found had an inscription on the wall. There was some suits of armor in it, and an inscription on the wall that I currently can't find. Where the hell did it go? A secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips, which Nova recalls is the Dwarven God of Secrets.
Should we try the anvil first and the hammer?
Yeah, since we're already here.
I want to quickly go back over the mural and see if there's anything in the depiction that might instruct us on if there's a proper way to do it. Because it said that like the walls in here depict them hitting the anvil.
Yes, indeed. There are oh gosh, there are dwarves that are hitting anvils with hammers. So
okay,
take that as you will.
Yeah, I mean, anvil, hammering on an anvil. But the fact that the hammer says "Let hearts be raised in battles won," what I'm going to say is, since pretty much absolutely everyone else except Frey can kind of fight from a distance, I would say perhaps, because there is magic on the anvil and magic on the hammer, perhaps making a little bit of space and hell, I can hit it.
Oh. I thought you meant since I can't be ranged, no, that's fine.
Well, alright, what if we like get in the corners?
Okay.
And then that way some people are like behind.
Sure.
Or like next to the anvil.
Yeah, I could go in the diagonal corner.
Yeah. I'll hold the hammer out at the very base and I'll be like, see who can get to determine who hits the hammer.
Okay.
One of the whole group?
For Frey and I.
Let me roll. I'll like flip a coin. See how that turns out.
Heads.
Frey.
Oh.
And then you just... Alright.
I'm very good at this game, sorry.
I do have some ranged capability, so... I will also step back.
Okay.
I will wait for everybody to get back as far as they are, or they want to get back. And then instead of hitting it, I'm just going to drop the hammer first, because it said drop the hammer, or it said drop the hammer.
So let the hammer fall.
So I'm going to drop it because it's falling. See if it's that, and then if that doesn't work, I'll actually hit it.
Yeah, you need to have it like in your hand and actually...
I turned around to everybody like, I thought it was, let the hammer fall meant you just, drop the hammer. Anyways.
I don't mind taking the writing literal. You never know with these things,
yeah,
so.
Right?
So anyone who is in the room that hears that ring of the anvil, so all of you, the moment the anvil hits, or the hammer hits the anvil, there's this like shock of sparks that happens. Everyone in the room that hears it gains 10 temporary hit points for the next 24 hours.
Damn.
Oh.
I thought we were gonna die.
Yeah, I thought we were too.
Oh, okay, no. Let hearts rise and battles be won. So it's like basically it's a blessing to prepare them for battle.
That's pretty cool, actually.
So we feel rejuvenized, right? Because of the HP. I hit it again. See if it gets more.
No, just one time.
Fair enough. I feel like I ate like 3 to 4 of your little sandwiches.
Oh yeah. I could actually, if we want to take a little rest, I could whip some up for everybody.
Tallice, do you want to get some magic back?
That would be kind of nice, but I'm good to keep going for a little longer if we want to try to figure out these doors before taking a rest. Wow, a tabaxia suddenly appeared to guide us through.
No.
Oh my gosh. You're supposed to be in the other Wednesday game, sir.
Does it have wares for sale?
Because she has web, if you have coin.
If you have coin.
Because she has eraser, if you have coin.
Alright, so... Okay, so do we all want to try and figure out the other room then?
Or do you want to take a short rest in this room?
Let's try to figure out the other ones first and then rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to finish off the room.
We're poised to be dealing with any sort of tomfoolery right now. you know.
Everyone go one at a time out of here and then into the next one.
Yeah, if you just walk across the bridge one at a time, it will support your weight.
Well, maybe Sir should go last then.
I should. I'm a big guy.
You are a big guy.
You are.
You are a big guy.
I'm like at least 3 dwarves.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Again, are we keeping this hammer? Does someone want it? Do we put it back? What are we doing with it? I don't personally want
Put
it.
it back,
I think
maybe?
put it back.
You could potentially sell it.
Does someone want to sell it?
What if you get like cursed for your greed?
Well, yeah, like, isn't it like the hammer and the anvil are kind of like the package deal there?
Yeah, they
so,
probably
like,
don't work if they're
Sure.
separated.
Okay, I'll put it
Just
back on
put
the
it
wall.
back. We'll come.
If we ever feel like doing getting a boost, we'll just walk all the way down back here again, and we'll give it a little smack, and then we'll go about our day.
Before
Easy
we do any
peasy.
jobs, always make a trip down here first, then do the job.
Okay, so you're all walking across the
Mhm.
bridge one at a time.
Yeah.
It is
Across the
enough
wall.
to. Okay, the bridge is enough to support you guys if you go one at a time. Even Sir, who is much larger than everybody else. You do, however, have to deal with the gap, jumping across the gap of the middle bridge to get to that middle door. Sir
is
can
this
easily
where-
make it with his long jump.
Is this
I
where
have
Nova spots us?
We can see how well my athletics handles. I will try.
I was.
Everybody's long jump, if they can take a running leap, is equal to their strength score.
Oh.
So as long as
Mine's
it's
the-
10 feet, you can make the jump.
Oh my god,
anyone
barely.
Yeah,
Mine
does
is
anyone
9.
have less? Yours is
Oh.
9.
No.
Yeah, my strength is literally 9. If
Aren't you a little spider though?
I
or
turned
did
back
you-
because we
okay.
got in the room. If I pushed it, I could try to make it, but if I didn't make it, obviously I would fall.
I could
Or
just spot you. How much
Well,
do you
I was
weigh?
gonna say yeah, like I was gonna say yeah, like she can spot you, or I can wait at the edge, and you can just jump, and I can grab you.
Just push Mico off.
You could do it. You could do it. Aragorn and Ghibli,
Yeah.
Gimli
Yeah.
thing.
Just
Sure.
eat 'em.
I'm over there. I can catch you.
I would be willing to do that. Miko's not gonna back down from a jump, even if he doesn't think he can make it. So
I will spot if you're gonna jump.
Okay,
I have
so
the
everybody's
longest
going
arms, so
before
you
Mico,
spot us.
correct?
uh, yeah.
And then Sir, you're going to try and catch him on the other side?
And then Nova can spot airwise.
Okay.
Miko will give himself guidance.
Roll me an athletics check, Mico.
Yep. Gives himself guidance by just like rubbing up his hands and being like, "Okay, you got this."
I got you.
15, and then he has a -1, but he has a plus D4. +1, so 15.
Okay. Sir, why don't you roll me a strength saving throw? Because this is kind of a reactionary thing rather than...
14.
Okay. I would say in combination with Nova spotting and Sir's strength saving throw, as well as Miko's strength check in like launching himself across, you just barely are able to just grab onto forearms, and Nova can kind of like help push you up. You just barely make it, but you're there.
Watch my butt.
It's just all my hands on your butt, like get up there, get up there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you started to fall, you've got your own wings, so.
Donald's
just
strength
more of the
score
adventure.
is a 10, so he makes it across.
Nice.
Ah, just got whipped in the face.
Oh, you didn't want me to catch you.
No, but I could catch you if you needed.
What is going on here?
I
What
don't.
room?
I
Miko will,
don't.
like walk
I
ahead.
really don't know if you can, but I'm. But I'm just so. I really don't think you can. I
Sir
mean,
said, but you're actually a twink, so
Sir by himself is probably like sitting at like 250, and then I have another 160 of like gear.
yeah.
Anyway, let's go
Anyway.
tell. Let's go whisper secrets never before been told.
So the inscription on the wall basically says, something will happen if you tell the room a secret that's never been told to anyone. My guess is that this is the room that's going to bring us to whatever the actual vault is, where all the gold is. Perhaps like a key will open up, or somewhere has the key, or perhaps a door. But
Do you think this would open? Do you think this would open like the trapdoor that's in the other room, on the floor?
It's possible. I'm concerned about the evocation magic coming off of that statue, though.
Yeah.
It didn't match everything else. I think that's just a ploy for would-be tomb robbers.
Do you think if you don't
just
tell a
see-
good... Do you think if you don't tell a good secrets, the other statues who like point to the ones in the corners will like get mad at you?
Well, Nova, did you see any magic coming off of the statues?
The armors,
The armor in the corner.
No? Did I? No.
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 So I don't think that there's going to be any reaction. But there are ways to get around these ridiculous puzzles that places like this have. You could tell the most ridiculous and inane secret as long as it's something nobody's ever been told before.
Your
might
guest.
have. Oh, yes, good idea, Devil. Why don't you tell us a secret?
Yeah.
My secrets are not for anybody else, but by all
That's
means,
the point.
continue.
Yeah,
I have a
exactly.
I have
Go
one.
ahead.
Oh, okay.
I've stolen about 200 gold's worth of purple things over the years. And I haven't told
Wow.
anyone.
That's a lot of gold!
That's a lot of purple things.
It's a lot of purple things.
That's
quite
awesome.
When
a
I
lot
was
of
younger, I don't do it anymore, but like,
Oh, you should.
Moonky never knew about that.
oh shit, Moogie's here.
No, Moongie. Moongie's not.
No, didn't we bring Moonky with us?
Did you? Oh my god, did I forget?
I don't
about him?
think
We
so.
forgot that Moongie has been. For ease, we could say that Moongie stayed to
Wait,
watch
no,
with
I thought
Devil's
Moongie
Girl,
went with.
Because Raynar was
Moonky
like,
came.
I'm more useful up here, but Moonky was like, hey, like, I want to help you guys.
Yeah.
So
I would
Moonky
say
literally-
for ease, maybe Moongie stayed to watch Devil's Girl, so that we both have a person there.
Bro, Moonky's gonna
Yeah.
be dead.
And then, like, maybe when you guys get everything figured out, you can, like, go back for him. I'm so sorry. I totally
No,
forgot he was here.
It's
We
been
also
weeks.
forgot.
Yeah.
The anxiety totally made me like brain fog it. Like
Oh, totally, me too. Yeah, well, so we'll just say he stayed back with Jadis.
Yeah, Monkey doesn't know. Don't tell him,
and
please.
Isabel.
All right, is that a?
I mean, he knows I've stolen things, but I don't think he's realized how much. I've only stolen like once or twice around him.
So upon the utterance of her secret,
it's one of her flaws. She has urges to steal and collect them regardless of value or shape or whatever. As long as it's purple, she will take it. She's never been caught.
This really
in the
works out.
middle of the room, the middle part of the eastern wall, a spiral staircase opens up. It comes up and corkscrews a bit out of the floor.
Okay, but seriously, don't tell Moongie.
So my guess would be that that's where the vault is.
Let's
Are
go.
we sure we don't want to try that little trapdoor?
I really think that we shouldn't.
I know, but I want to see.
I mean, I'm very we could go see. I could go in, try it, and then I can run away with. I'm very fast.
Is the staircase?
I am also
pinging?
curious.
Is the staircase what?
Pinging magic?
No.
Mechanical?
It's probably mechanical, yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So tell us, if you want to go do it, I'll go with you.
No, everyone's gonna be mad. I'm not gonna.
I won't be mad. I just don't want you to die. And we're really close.
I also just don't want you to die.
All right.
Being cared about fucking sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is the first time it's ever been like this, and it's a lot to adjust to.
Same here.
Get used to it.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Sir, you may go ahead down the staircase.
It's about time, to be entirely honest. Unless someone wants to take their little rest now.
Oh yeah.
Or do we want to see the giant piles of money?
I think you all should probably rest before we go into the depths of an unknown situation.
Alright.
Let's hunker down. It's snack time. Guys, I've got a couple castle cakes from Baldur's Gate. They're old as balls.
Still have those?
But I've
No,
got
no.
Baldur's
Put
Gate.
those away. I
don't eat your cooking, and I never will now. You literally tried to punch me in the face.
I also healed you, and again, that wasn't me. I was being controlled.
He was charmed.
See?
I don't care. Do better. Like, literally, like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, you're a man and you got charmed. Like, okay, do better.
All three. Mico got charmed. I got charmed.
I didn't get charmed.
Yeah.
Well, you're a twink, so you go by different rules.
That's true. That's very true.
You know what? I'm gonna eat my castle cakes in the corner over here. Take a
I'm gonna
rest.
pass on the week's old pastries.
What's that word mean?
It's fine. I can make it. I can whip us up something fresh.
Can you?
Yes, I can. I'll take out some small cooking supplies that I have, and then
Okay.
just whip. I don't know what I have, food wise, but I'll whip up something. If anybody uses, basically, I'm using a feature that I have of the chef feat. If anybody uses a hit die, if they eat part of the meal that I make, they get an extra D8.
Wow.
Along with they have to use a hit die though to heal.
Yeah.
And they have to eat
just-
food.
I just second-winded myself because I'll get my second wind back, so I'm good.
Okay.
I have not
All
taken
right.
any damage.
I think right here before you descend is probably a great place to end for the evening.
Hey.
Oh
GG.
man,
Oh my
We're not
god.
dead yet.
that was like a
will
fucking ride.
our adventurers find downstairs? We will find out in 2 weeks.
Oh boy.
Is it
My
the
goodness.
end? Will it be the last episode?
Davil
No.
will sacrifice himself so that we can get the gold to the people of the city. That's
Hey.
what's
Totally.
gonna happen.
Spoilers.
Yep, totally.
Hashtag spoilers.
And I also will say that you guys getting the gold probably won't be the last episode either, because there's still a whole lot going on.
Oh, shit.
Or at least the last episode of this chapter of everybody's lives. Anyway,
I do have to ask: did anybody use a D8 from me?
Mhm. What?
Did anybody use a D8 from my
not-
cooking thing? Because
I'm
I have
not
to
hurt.
mark it off if you did. So no one else did? It was just me? Okay,
Nope.
cool.
Nope, I'm at full health.
Yeah, I'm full.
Full.
I can do that
full.
again next time if we take another short rest. I just
Do we
Keep
keep
track.
our temp HP on a short rest?
yes.
Cool.
It's gonna last for 24 hours.
Yep.
Nice.
Or unless something else gives us temporary HP and we override it.
Okay.
So actually don't eat his little sandwiches, unfortunately.
Save them in your pocket.
No,
For,
no.
if-
These doesn't give temporary hit points.
if-
It actually heals HP.
No, I was
The other
I
thing.
know.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
talking about your temporary HP sandwiches.
Yeah, someone already had those. And I don't
I
remember
did.
who it was.
It was me. And
Oh, okay. Well, it got overridden anyways,
Yeah.
so.
Next time, Galore is gonna pop out of the rock and spank all of us for
Oh my
being
God.
bad boys and girls.
Okay.
throw galore down the trap hole.
Does anybody have any closing remarks?
Don't forget to check out Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games as well as our streams every other night of the week. Join us on our community Discord. Thank you, Adrian von Ziegler.
We love ya.
Ooh. Okay. And I think Kristy said that we're doing Star Wars this week,
Yes.
right?
Marvelous Star Wars.
All right. When you are checking out holes in walls, just so you don't get decked by a black pudding, add your proficiency bonus.
Nice.
Love you, bye.
We will see you guys next week with Vigil.
Hell yeah. Love you, bye, babies.